then you can pick somebody else.
I think I forgot to take I think half of it.
Oh, and this person I think went last week. Yeah, Locke, it rolled you again, so you can pick somebody else.
Of course. Let's have.
I feel like I don't want to make a decision.
I was gonna say it's hard because I know whoever I pick is gonna dislike me for this RP session.
Yeah, just go ahead and make an enemy.
Yeah, I know, right?
No big deal.
Me do it?
No, I'm between Corlin and Talar right now.
Good man, good man.
Flip for it. Roll for it.
Yeah, I'll roll for it. Why not? Talar.
I was hoping you'd pick me so that I could get to tell you all. I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know what happened last session. I don't remember a single goddamn thing, and I'm trying right now.
If you go to group notes, I've got some stuff in there, but it's not a lot.
Hopefully that'll jog my memory notes.
I don't remember the end of
Yeah, mostly a role play session, right?
We got the sword off of
Hold on. I don't want to force it onto you because I was picked. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Yeah, we got the sword removed. Oh man, so there was a conversation between Kyrian and oh god, somebody about his mom. I think that happened last week. I'm so sorry. I'm really trying. I honestly have no clue. I don't remember that either. Somebody modified memory to us all.
Yeah. I remember we got on the boat and we were taking people across, and then we went and visited an island.
Yeah, we've started the search for Zectony.
Yes.
really.
No.
All the squeaks.
He has to squeak that thing.
I should have taken better notes last session. That's totally on me.
Okay, I keep trying to type things in group notes. Really cool right now.
Sorry.
Sorry, he hasn't paid attention to it in like 3 days.
This is the best time. I can't judge. I can't judge. Ask Talar, because every time we go to play his campaign, that's when my dog has to play.
Wolfgang is the player in our campaign.
He is. He does. Fievel the mouse that barks. Yes.
No.
Okay. Well, does anyone want to add anything else to
I'm
that?
so sorry.
Motara, yes.
Oh, hit points will be had.
I feel like I have lost those points, you guys.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
I now have more hit points than my cat.
more.
Wow,
Nice.
finally.
I'm assuming just
7.
barely though.
7 more hit points than my cat.
Oh,
Nice.
Shit. Nice.
All right.
Woo!
Yep.
And then you did it.
I grabbed it. I didn't need to squeak it.
Hang on. I was doing a thing.
I just wanted to play tug.
Man. All right. Oh no.
I'm gonna blame like my brain, I guess I've had like a meathead brain right now because I've been doing nothing but consuming junk content for the past 2 days. So brain cells are on leave.
Uh-huh.
That's my excuse. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Okay.
Synapses are on sabbatical.
Sure.
My brain's on shore leave.
Brain AWOL. Head
Yeah.
empty.
I just realized we're gonna have Cowboy Kyrian sailing a ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hoo doggy. Man. Oh, there was a thing I wanted to do and I don't know how to do it. This is very sad for me. Here, Talar, you can redeem yourself. I'm gonna DM you. No, I'm not gonna do this. It's gonna nope, too late. You can't
No.
redeem yourself. It's gone.
No. How could you? This is my one chance.
You missed your chance. You should have moved faster.
Yeah, if only I had done nothing faster.
It is currently 4 a.m. on Rest. It's the 4th week of Nanal, and still the year 4225, Age of the Green Dragon. The Dreen Dragon. Yeah, you guys are, if you look on Roll20, if you see the ship with the aura near the Galsaman Peninsula, you guys have gone to Darkmouth. The Galsaman Peninsula was the first place that you guys checked out to look for Zachary. And that's it. You guys have probably, well, I mean, where do you want to go next? Depends where you're going. Feels like a ramen noodles night.
Our current plan was to go to Motara to turn in the artifacts that Jean had taken, and then and then go to the Grand Toys Island.
Hey, look at you pronouncing things today.
I know, right? It won't happen
You
again,
did
I
it.
Are you recording it?
Yeah.
All right. So it will take you not super long to get to Motara. It's going to be like maybe 2 days because the weather isn't great, but 2 shorter days. Why is there a check mark in the middle of the ocean?
So that was me. I messed up and clicked and did that, and then I couldn't figure out a way to delete it, so I just moved it away to the side and hoped nobody would notice it.
Oh no.
It's my favorite
This
sequence of
is-
events.
We're starting off strong, everybody. Okay. Where did you even find a check mark? Did you write it yourself, or is it some icon that you found somewhere?
It's right under the pointy thing. See how good I am at this? The second one. If you hit draw shape, and then you can draw it instead by accident. And I was like, oh shit, I can't believe this. I'm like, okay.
Oh
Yeah, it was like
That's
one of the roleplay things
amazing.
last week, and I'm just like, put it on the
no. Okay, all right. Off you go. I mean, it's in the middle of the night, so
Okay,
if you
so-
haven't marked yourself down for a long rest, feel free to do so. Who doggy? Kieran's in his here, we're gonna do this. Well, no, shoot, we're not. You're gonna stay on the big map unless we need a battle map. But Kieran's gonna be in his unless you need to see it to decide where you're gonna be, Kieran's gonna be in his quarters. Most of you would be down in the stop it. Not you. Cut it out. I keep hitting shortcuts on my stupid trackpad and it's driving me nuts. Most of you would be down on the
Driving
cargo
me
deck. Yeah. And the brig is also on the cargo deck where the pets would go. Where are the animals? Locke, who's where?
Horses are in the locket. In the brig is all the other animals, and that's where Locke is
Okay.
gonna spend
Guys, I remember
most
what
of
we
his
did.
time.
Oh no. Are
We
you
went to
serious?
an island in search of your husband.
I just said that. Is this a joke or are you serious?
No, I'm joking.
Okay. But did he really forget? Okay. Yeah. Good for you. All right. And then everyone else's animals, I'm assuming, are with them. Is that Indy? Okay. And Caspian is also.
Of course.
Okay. That's fine. Just making sure I know where everybody is. Talar, you usually go up onto like either one of the upper decks or the main deck or something. Is that where you want to be? Where do you want to be, Talar?
Yeah, I like to do my rounds.
Well, okay, but you can't do your rounds if you want to get like a long rest. You need to. You can be awake.
I would be, yeah, I would sleep on the top deck, just keeping an eye out.
Okay,
sleep
yeah, because
over.
it's yeah, it's 4 in the morning. Yeah, so I know that you do like to normally do an official watch, but you're just going to have to be satisfied with not being asleep anyways.
Who needs
All right.
that?
Does anybody? I would say. I mean, you guys are welcome to be in the captain's quarters. Kieran's not here; he doesn't get to make choices. So if you guys all want to have a slumber party, you can do that in there. It's up to you. Where does everyone want to be?
Well,
I was
where?
gonna say, Corlin, are we having a slumber party?
I mean,
Kieran's actually here, so.
yeah, it's better to annoy him when he's here. Like, having a sleepover with Cowboy Kieran would be fun, but, you know, need to piss off Kieran when he's here, so Corlin's really good at doing that, it
I'm
seems.
gonna use my alchemy jug to make the finest wine
Nice.
while Kieran's not here.
Nice.
Mhm.
And you don't even drink it.
And
All
I
right, you
don't
guys
even
have
drink
some
More for
some real
everyone
good wine.
else.
Other than that, I mean, you guys have food. They would have decent food on the ship. You would have had like a decent like later meal at some point. So this would be sort of like an evening nip, as it were. And if that is it, if nobody has, I mean, you should be getting to bed soon because it's late, but if there's anything
I don't
else,
want to go to bed.
me. But if there's anything else that people would like to do just very quickly before the next day, please let me know. And if not, we're just gonna keep it going.
I mean, I guess I would take the opportunity to work on my spell more.
Okay.
Oh, is that an
So-
option? Can we do that?
if that's
Well,
some-
it's 4 in the morning. So
Oh.
we're gonna say it's as
Oh.
you wake
Ah.
up. Are you rolling low again? Did you roll with advantage, remember?
Oh, I didn't roll.
Hoo boy, I love my assless chaps. They're sure my favorite. All right. What's this? What's this? There we go. So it's gonna be the next morning. If you guys went to bed this late, oh, first of all, you would be like right around here. The earliest you'd get up would be late, 10. Late for a lot of you, because you went to bed late. So we'll say by the time people are done like choosing spells and working on spells, which you can roll for. If you're working on a spell, feel free to roll for it, but we'll say it's 11 by the time you guys are done with all of that. So it is now 11 a.m. It is a different day. It is Nori.
Oh, hell yeah, I got my spell.
Yay! That's right, you were close.
Hey, we...
Neri. I was like, Nori's not right, that's food. I'm hungry.
Why not both?
That's right. Well, the
It's food
food's
added.
happening. No, it's Neri. It's probably not how you say it. Whatever. I don't know.
Are you talking about the food?
No, Nori is right. That's the wraps on sushi, right?
So you're saying that's probably
Yeah.
not how you say it about your own fantasy day?
Yeah. I took these they're not the same thing, but I actually took I think it's Arabic. Some like
Ah.
I took them from somewhere, but I like modified them. I'm guessing it's gonna Nari. I'm gonna pretend you emphasize the second syllable. So that it sounds like I know what I'm doing. Alright. But anyways, it's 11 by the time you guys are up. That would still just be like you'd still need kind of 1 hour of just relaxing before you'd officially gotten a long rest. So you can do stuff, just don't overexert yourself. And you guys are kind of scooting around the back side of Colefell, but it's and continuing northward. Can is anyone who's gonna roll?
I roll.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
Okay. $77.
Okay, no. I rolled a dragon? Let's see. Oh no.
Right.
It's not bad. Talar, you're gonna be a little busy.
Oh.
Yeah. So speaking of sinking, you guys come around the backside of Colefell.
Tell you, what's what you want to hear when you're on a ship, I tell you.
Right, Centurion ship.
Yeah, and you're not doing it. He's there. He's in charge. It's his fault. Hoo doggy. I'm gonna shine my spurs. Wait, what's that sound? Um, So, they kind of there's a bit of like a coral atoll there, and the weather is not super bad, but it's windy. Like it's not cold, it's just very, very windy. And they get sort of blown further west than they meant to be. And so they get blown into a bit of the atoll, and it kind of scrapes. You start hearing like shouts from the crew of, shore up, somebody down to the bilge deck, blah, blah, blah. So it is taking on water. Not a lot.
This is after the long rest, right?
Yeah,
The next day.
yeah.
All right. Without the old maker's mallet.
Yeah.
We need some strength checks.
And
I
then I'll
got
get my
that.
hammer too.
It's fine. It's not a lot because the wind is not super bad, but you did roll ship starts taking on water. So I'm gonna say it's not a big thing, and we can makers. It's not as bad as before. It was like you hit a rock that you're not expecting. Is what it like. The other one was worse. Yeah. So
I
this is
have
fine.
all the charges of the maker's mallet. How many do I need
Okay.
to spend?
Oh no. Stop telling him I'm killing the ship. Yeah. Sorry, I just saw what Coral had posted. That's in general. Okay. You can spend, we'll say, I'm gonna roll for it. We'll see. 1. You need 1.
Okay.
Look
One
at the
charge
eggplant
of the maker's
emoji.
mallet expended.
Oh no. That's so bad. All right. See, this is what happens when you miss my game. So, I mean, you have like you're most way through the morning. It's almost afternoon. So we'll say you have like kind of a very long afternoon into evening to do anything you would like to do.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How would I add that spell? Because it's a level 2.
Yeah. You should be able to give me 1 second to see.
Mhm.
I have to rename this because I think I have it named Kyrian, and I don't think it needs to be because I think I made it for him when I was helping him make his character sheet.
Oh, is it there's Kyrian spell and then Kyrian spell 2 and Kyrian
Yeah.
cantrip?
Yep. Yeah, I'll rename them. It was literally while we were making his so you can use, I believe, leveled spell. It can be any leveled spell. So you can just do either, not the cantrip one, but other than that, I think either one would be fine. Sorry. I wasn't really thinking when I did that.
It's okay.
So what would people like to do with like the last half of your day / early evening?
Locke is going to work on. He had previously been working on getting Timothy to be able to go and find Corlin, and he's going to keep working on that. He's going to sit like at the opposite end of the ship that she's on and just keep sending Timothy over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with advantage because I think that that Jean would want to help just to be because he's been missing you. So we'll let you roll with advantage.
What am I roll? Animal handling, I assume?
Yep. Animal handling. Sorry, I thought it in my head and then I didn't say it with my face.
18.
Okay. Have you been keeping track of what you have gotten? I think you've only rolled like a couple times on this because
I've
you
only
guys
ever
have
worked on
been-
it once, and I don't remember if I rolled. Because
Okay.
at level,
Oh.
at his level, he gets the ability to see a second person as like. I have
Yeah.
the ability to send him to like home is another person, basically.
Yeah, so we'll say he knows that because that's
Okay.
something he can get at his level.
Yeah.
18 is good enough.
Awesome.
I'm gonna take a brief break. Feel free to kind of figure out what you want to do. My food is here, so I'm gonna go get that.
Okay.
What did
You order.
I'm the DM now. Everybody roll for gold.
Everybody gets 800 XP. I was about to say yes. 800 XP.
I'll take it. I mean, I only need less than 400, but you know, I'll take 800. So what do we want to do?
Trying to think of something cool to train Nibbler to do.
And I
Don't like know too much within his realm. Like it's not
go run out to a certain distance and
then
tell
tell me if an enemy's coming. You know what I mean? I'm
Mhm.
trying to think of something useful. If anyone has any ideas, let me know.
Teach him sign language.
Oh, I could actually,
Actually, couldn't I? Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because that way it'd be easier for him to like communicate with you. And plus, he's a monkey, so it's realistic that he could, you know, learn sign language.
That is an awesome idea. And then I actually could have him go and tell me if there's danger or not.
Yep, because you could teach him
Okay.
like at least like simple signs and shit. So
Okay, so I think I should teach him first. Maybe I should teach him everybody's names in sign language or something. That way he knows who everybody is. If I reference someone, he'll know who they are.
oh yeah,
Mm. Good.
what else to do when the captain's away?
When the captain's away.
Don't
Well,
look her.
to be fair, I have
play.
an orb that says that I should be throwing more parties, so I guess we could have a party tonight.
Oh shit. Okay, well if your orb says so,
Yeah.
well then we
Hmm.
gotta.
I'm worried that those two orb dangerous things are gonna happen.
The next orb we find, I want it. Corlin only has Gary. She's got no other
Hmm.
pets. She deserves an orb. I mean, I don't know if Corlin would have it, but Rissa's like, fuck yeah, an orb.
How many times have we tried to get you a pet though?
Fuck yeah.
Over the months.
To be like in an actual ethical way for Corlin.
We were like talking about walking up to squirrels and being like, "Hey, would you like to consensually be our friend?"
So Indy, you can teach Nibbler sign language. I heard everything, Talar.
Ooh.
Roll
What?
for gold. Roll and subtract gold.
What? I don't think
Talar.
No, there was nothing to hear. I would, while you were away, I sat here and did nothing. I said, "Wow, I sure miss Megan. I sure wish she were back all over."
I would look up-
The other day is terrible.
That's not true. Okay, but not super great. I would look up Coco the gorilla, because that's like an actual monkey that learns sign language, and get like an idea of like what kind of things to teach. You know, like that would be a good way to kind of base it off of a real actual plausible, because he's not going to be able to be like, you're not dealing with what's there's some Matt Groening Groening card. No. There's one with the talking monkey. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I vaguely know what you're.
Sure, I'm
I don't know
looking.
which one it is, but I think his name is actually pronounced weirdly enough Greening. I think that's his name.
I don't know. You're
No,
treading on thin
the
ice.
reason I laugh so much is because
Talar!
that's how I always pronounced it in my mind. That is literally always how, and you just said it out loud, and it's just like, yep, that's it.
Yeah,
That's his
I've
name.
always it was
roll a
Matt
deck-
Groening, right?
No.
Roll a deck save, Talar. Roll a deck save.
Oh
I'm
god.
gonna
Can I
roll it
use
for
guidance?
you. No,
No
you can
way.
roll with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
You don't have to. Oh, 8, you fall off the ship and you can't swim because you're a warforged.
Well, It's a good thing I don't have to breathe.
No, you're fine. Hang on. I gotta check what the weather's like today. Bing
Is it
bong.
bones or no bones?
Bones or no bones? I don't
Sorry.
know.
Well, it's a TikTok thing. Never mind.
I am only vaguely aware of what goes on TikTok. Depends on where'd it go? There it is. Okay.
So there's this pug. His name is Noodles. He's 13 years old, and sometimes he's lazy. And his owner will try to wake him up and stand him up, and they're like, "We're gonna see if Noodles has bones or no bones." So if he flops
Aw.
back down, he's got no bones. But if he
Oh,
sits up in his
no.
bed, he's got bones, and that tells you what kind of day it is. And so everyone
That's
plans
so
their day
cute.
around Noodles.
I love it. Okay, hey, it's not a bad day today, guys. It's
Yay, we got bones.
We got
yeah, it's just a regular day. You might be there faster. It might be just another like day and a half, I think, if the weather keeps cooperating. So
Hell
pretty
yeah.
cool. Okay, and then as far as hang on, I got distracted. So here's what I know about sign language, Indy. It's usually like you can spell an entire name out, but like for example, usually what they do is they do like a shortened version of it, like the first letter of your name and then something that means you. So for me, I might do the letter M and then do the language for sing. But while holding an M instead of what you normally would do for sing.
That's
So
Yeah, so
something
maybe-
like that. So
maybe a
you
K
could-
and then like the sign of a flower or something for Coralyn.
Yeah, exactly. Like something that makes sense for them. Like so you basically would just have to differentiate between Coralyn and Kyrian, Lyric and Locke, and then everyone else would be easily distinguishable.
Oh yeah, okay.
Or just spell cow but with a K.
Oh,
No,
He's a cow person. I mean,
I feel like flower is better.
it's cute. It is cute.
so yeah, you could come up with something for everybody. The ones that would be the trickiest would be differentiating between the similar starting letters. Or you could just ignore oh.
cool.
Oh no. Coalin. Coalin. I like it because it sounds cute. It's a little speech. Oh, speech
Aw.
impediment. Coalin.
Adorable.
This is my best friend. Her name is Coalin. Wolfgang, no. Get over yourself.
He says yes.
Jeez, and I heard the other stuff too, and I just got distracted by my stupid deck save joke. What was
What food
the
did you
note?
get?
I got a pumpkin smoothie from Robux and avocado toast.
Robux.
Yeah, Robux.
I have no
Um,
earthly
Do
conception
not
of
know what
that is.
Robux is.
Yeah.
They do acai bowls. That's how I found out about them because I love
Oh.
acai bowls. Yeah, but I
Probably
was just
not
in the
in
mood
South
for avocado because I'm always in the mood for avocado.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Me too.
So what was the other thing other than really wanting XP that because I saw Indy posted something in the chat and I don't know where.
Coralyn wants the next orb that comes along.
Oh, Okay, that's what it was. All right. Noted. Y'all are gonna have to find one.
It has the exact same personality.
Reality as her. That would be hilarious.
Oh no, they all have things that they do. I will say this, Locke, your orb would be asking you to talk about like all of your friends. Including the animals. Like it's totally chill with hearing about the animals as well. Just likes to
The orb does
hear
not really
stories
get
about
up saying
people.
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, still working on deciding a name. So I talk about our friends or my friends, and then I'll sit there and brainstorm names. Not deciding on anything yet, but just running through some ideas.
Okay. Anybody who wants to do a spell can roll again for the afternoon. If they would like to.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to do anything else that's going to take up a load of time. And Lyric, anything that you're rolling for that's in that book, you can roll with advantage because you do have the notes there to help you.
Hey, I didn't do that other time.
I have a question for Locke.
Uh-oh.
How,
Let's go.
and this is out of character, how has Locke been while traveling? Like, what's he, been looking like, or...
When he's
So,
we've been on the
we'll
ocean?
just hang on. Yeah, but let's do this. Depending on how much you want, like if you want, you can roll deception and she can roll insight. But if you want it, if he's not trying to hide anything, that's up to you.
You're not wearing the hat anymore, right?
No, most of the time he has whenever he's spending time with Jean, he does not wear the hat anymore. So he hasn't been wearing it as much. When Locke thinks that Jean is looking, he looks like, like he did when he was wearing the hat, super happy-go-lucky, everything is hunky-dory. When he doesn't think Jean is looking, he's more somber.
Okay.
And it almost
I'm
looks
gonna-
like he's going through the motions of doing things without his usual, like, exuberance for doing them.
I'm gonna say go ahead and roll deception, just because I want to see how good you are at faking happy.
Okay. It's not horrible. Deception. So that's 13.
Sorry, I'm finishing my food.
No, you're fine.
Orlin, you would notice Jean's keeping an eye on Locke and he looks concerned. Because he's 100%, he's been like looking out for, what's going on.
Yeah.
And he rolled decent on insight and he rolled very poorly on deception. So, yeah, he looks worried.
Okay. Well, Portland is gonna not corner Locke, but just kind of like when things are kind of like at a lull or whatever, just kind of like if he's talking to Jean or whatever, just hook her arm in his and be like, I'm just gonna borrow your dad for a minute, okay? We're just gonna go have some adult talkings. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna make him a new flower crown.
And Jean
Eh.
kind of looks confused about the flower crown
I'll make you
But-
one later.
and says okay, and he's gonna keep working with River.
Cool.
Or no, Timothy, whichever. Sorry, yeah, excuse me.
All right, and she's gonna take Lot to where the animals are, and then she's just gonna plop them down, and she's gonna sit across from them, just cross her legs, and be like, "Okay, feel it.
Spill what?
Come on. I know you a little better. You know, we're just going through some things. You know, you want to get something off your chest. Let's go ahead and do it."
And I make sure that I open the door real quick and make sure Jean's not there, and then I shut the door. The truth?
I would
think
hope so.
Looking for Zachary is more than likely a waste of time.
Now, why would you say that?
Because if he's alive, he doesn't want to be found. If he's not alive, then he's not alive, and worrying about it too much is unhealthy.
Well, but if you stop now, you're always gonna wonder. So,
I mean,
you know, we got some leads though.
yeah,
You know,
and for Jean, I'm gonna keep looking. I'm at a point I can't get my hopes up anymore.
that's fair.
So
But with this, maybe it's not. What do you think with your hopes? Like, with your hopes up, you're thinking you gonna find him? You gonna go back to how y'all used to be? Is that what you wanted?
before I met all of you, probably I would have wanted that. I hoped for that. Now mostly I just want answers. Because if he is out there and he is alive, he's got a lot of explaining to do for not, for making Jean worry. If nothing else. So
And you're exactly right. And that's why I think this is good that we're going through with following these leads. Because if we don't find anything at the end, you tried. And that's great. You can end it with you tried. But if we find him and you can give him a nice big old punch in the face, and then you get your answers. And if he don't want to give them up, we'll make him give them up. But he deserves to know how much he hurt y'all. That's just that's it. And if he doesn't want to, whatever he wants to do after that, then fine. But you gotta get your piece from this.
oh yeah.
But can't be holding stuff in anymore. And Gene, he's a big kid, almost like a mini man.
Yeah.
So you could probably confide in him a lot of stuff too, your family.
I'm worried my fears will come true, and I'm worried what that'll do. I'm worried that Zachary is out there and is intentionally staying away from his son, and I'm worried what that would do to him. Me, I've learned to roll with the blows. I'll be fine. All my stress right now is centered on him.
See,
I'll,
you're not fine. You're saying you're fine. You're not fine. You're not gonna be fine because you're gonna keep up this wall. You know, Gene, he was the one. He said that he saw his dad, right? And he
Yeah.
kept that with him. You know, I think maybe talking with him and seeing how he, you know, more of how he's feeling, you know, about all of this and maybe what his expectations are might make you feel a little better. You know, you don't want to assume how he's going to feel.
he's made some comments like he thinks at the end of this road we're all just gonna move back to Motara and pick up where we left off.
Well,
And I don't wanna add more hurt if I don't have to, but I know I'm gonna have to at some point because I know that I can't do that. I can't give him that anymore.
well, if that's how you're feeling, that's okay. I still think, you know, maybe talking to him about that eventually would be good because you don't want to keep his hopes up, you know, and that at the end of all this, y'all are gonna go back. If you're able to talk to him and lay it all out there, maybe that will lessen the hurt later on, and maybe it'll, you know, make you be able to actually breathe and actually be yourself around him. Cause I see the way you put up that front, you know, and I'm sure he does too. He's a smart little cookie.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't know how he'd respond to the new me. I've been acting like more like my old self since we got on the ship. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you. I mean, from as long as I've known you, you've been great. So, whether it's the old you or new you, or it's just you, I think he'd be okay with that. Pretty accepting and still love you.
I hope so.
I know so. Alright, now sit down so I can make you a flower crown so he ain't suspicious.
Alright.
So, Lyric, it's up to you where you would have been.
Nope.
You
that's okay.
definitely would have noticed the emotions that Locke has been going through, but it just depends where Lyric is hanging out on the ship. But I think
Is-
since you've been
Well,
working on your
yeah. No, sorry. I was gonna see if sorry, I'm role playing right now, so I've forgotten Locke's son's name.
Gene.
Jean.
Gene, right? Yeah. Sorry, that was some really good role play. Yeah. So I was gonna see Gene's with us, right?
Yes.
Where's Gene?
He is on the cargo deck working with Timothy to kind of train him to go find Coraline. And even though Coraline's in the room, he's kind of trying to get Timothy to go looking for her in that direction, is essentially what you would see.
Wait, Gene's in the room with them?
No, he's outside. Like they're in the
Oh, okay.
here. The brig is on the cargo deck, but it's a you know, because technically it would be the place where you kept prisoners or people who were like drunk and you wanted them to sleep off whatever their problem was. So that's on the cargo deck, but they have the door closed.
Oh,
Gene's also on the cargo deck, but he is kind of respecting.
Yeah. I want to, because I was gonna
yeah.
go find Gene.
You could do that. You'd find him training Timothy, essentially.
Okay. I'll just say, hey Jean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I don't know. I know that we've kind of been introduced, but not really properly. I'm Lyric, you know that, but it's nice to finally meet you.
Thank you.
I've
I
heard a
mean,
lot
thank you
about
for
you.
coming to get me. I didn't mean for it to be that much of a problem.
No, no problem at all. That's what we do. You know, your father is a very very good friend of mine, and I'm just very happy to help him and to see you safe. Because any um you I guess your dad is like he's kind of like my older brother, so like that kind of makes you like my nephew in my eyes, and family gotta look out for each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you up to?
I mean, he's talking to Coralyn, and I'm trying to help train this. I mean, Timothy's supposed to be able to find Coralyn? I don't know. It's kind of harder when she's in the other room, and I don't know Timothy that well, but
Mm-hmm.
he kind of holds up the lizard on his hand.
Yeah.
Do you know what's wrong with him?
Timothy?
No.
No, you're talking about your dad.
Yeah, he keeps.
Yeah. I actually, I wanted to talk to you about that because, here's the thing. I had heard a lot about you, but I think that in my mind, you were a child, a little kid, and I see, you here, and you're a young man, and I think that you're, ready for a little bit of, responsibility. And I've seen, what you've been through and what you've managed to endure, and it's incredible and it's captivating. And I think it's, both you and your father are remarkable people. And you see, I think your father I think he feels a certain level of guilt. And, he is the type of person who feels he has to carry a weight all on his own. And, try as we might to relieve him of some of his burden, he's gotta make that trek on his own. But again, as family, it is up to us to still lighten the load. So I was thinking, maybe we could, I could maybe whip up some food, and by me I mean probably like me and Indy could whip up some food for you and your father, and you two could just sit down and have some dinner and just talk.
Yeah.
I think he's scared to start the conversation, and I think if you just start it and just show him how mature you really are,
I mean, I don't. I don't know. I don't. Sometimes I feel like a kid still. I mean, if I'm
course.
being honest.
Listen, who you talking to? I mean, come on. Like, I'm like the definition of, like, I don't know. Never mind. That's not doesn't exist. You know what's his
Yeah, but
name?
you're
Beater
like an old
Beater
man,
Ban.
though.
You know Beater Ban. Wait. Excuse
Aren't
me.
you in your 20s?
What was that? What'd you say?
I mean, but you're older than me, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm older than you. Well, hey, Greg, it's been a great talk. Great to talk to you. Pat him on the back. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Indy about getting some food made for you and your father tonight, and you're gonna have a great dinner together. And there will be no animals there. Greg, good talking to you. Bye.
My
And I'll
name's
leave.
Jean. As you walk away.
Yeah. As I walk away. Oh no!
no.
Why did you do this? Now my character's gonna have a midlife crisis.
I mean, 15-year-olds think of 20-something-year-olds as being very old.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. God damn. That got me.
What's funny is, I mean, and they do, but what's funny is I literally, was it 2 weeks ago? I had a student argue with me about how old I was. Not like in a mean way, but it was one of my lunch duty students. She's like, "How old are you?" And I told her, and she was like, "No, you're not." She didn't believe me. I said, just because I act like a child doesn't mean that I'm like. I mean, she knew I was in my 20s. Like she knew I was younger than 20, but she was like arguing with me about my age. I'm like, I could show you my driver's license. Kids are funny. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Indy, what would you can roll animal like too.
Wait, is
Yeah,
it
so-
Gene with a J?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking it was Gene with a G, which is why he said Greg.
Gotcha.
Oh wow, that's perfect. No, that's even better.
I used to think it was Gene with a G as well until I saw it, and I was like, John? Who is John?
Well, and it's not like you would have seen it written down anyways, so that's
Yeah,
not
right, yeah, no,
unreasonable.
Gene with a G.
It's perfect.
Yeah. So, Indy, you can roll animal handling.
Okay, perfect. So I have let's see. So question, how do you think this would work? I teach Nibbler each and every, correct? Like I can't teach him a group of signs at once.
No, you're gonna. I mean, I won't make it very high, but like I would say, pick someone,
Right.
and you roll for that person, and you can have that person's name.
Okay, so I'll do Lyric first. So
Mhm.
1 second.
Roll with advantage because you and Nibbler have a good.
So
Yeah,
So-
Locke, you should be
Thanks,
rolling
Lyric.
with advantage
let's
on Timothy too. So go ahead and roll another. Oh, you already rolled with advantage because of Jean. Never mind.
I was gonna say yeah, I did.
So I just got kicked out of this. Getting back in. There we go. You said animal handling. Okay, 15. I'll try
With
to
advantage.
teach. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Sure. Who are you gonna teach him?
Okay, so I'm gonna teach him my brother. I'm gonna teach him, and this is my idea. Hold on a second. Let me pull this back up to where I was. I want to do the singing. I'm just looking for the singing side. There it is. Okay.
Oh yeah, it would be basically you just you
Oh,
do
L
the
and
letter
then singing.
and then up and down. Yeah, so you just kind of slide, almost like using your arm as like you're bowing a violin kind of a thing is what the motion looks like for sing. So
Is
with
that
an L.
correct? Because that's what
Uh,
I found for it. Is that correct or
I don't-
no?
Oh, I don't know where you are. Sorry. Look, dear diary.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
in general.
Oh yeah. So like up. Yeah. Up from. Yeah. That'd be great.
Mine that
So
way I
it's-
know.
Yeah, it would be like an L instead of the hand position that they have there. But yes, you could do that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make notes. Sorry. Okay,
I like
so okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find my brother on the ship. Nibbler with me.
You. Lyric
Where
comes
are you?
up from the cargo deck, looking flustered.
Somebody has to talk to that boy. I've never met a more rude little stinker in my life.
Oh goodness, what are you talking about?
That Greg or George
Okay.
Locke's
That's
son.
Kyrian who oh. Why? What happened?
He called
it's
me
Gene, it's Gene.
old.
He called you old?
He
Then
called
he
me
must think I'm
old.
really old.
Ugh.
Well,
I
I mean,
mean-
he's a kid, right? I don't know how old he is.
I guess he's like a teenager, right? 15
Yeah,
or
he's a
something?
teenager.
I don't know. Hey,
Well, don't
we're
let it
gonna
get
make
to you.
we're gonna make food tonight, and we're gonna make food for Jeff and Locke.
All right, so we'll make some food for. Though I'm gonna try to teach Nibbler, each of you a name or a sign for each of you, so that maybe combat or different. Thinking like the letter L for your name, obviously, and then this sign for singing. And I wanted to see if you were okay with that.
It kind of sounds like you're speaking into law right now, a little bit.
Yeah, your mic is not super behaving right now.
But I think I heard the gist of what you said, and yes, that sounds good.
Hear me a little better or no?
It'll just occasionally bug out. It's not like a clarity thing.
Weird.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Okay, but yeah, I want to teach him who everybody is, and I think that'll be really useful. So the letter L with singing, I thought would be good for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and. Do you mind just staying here for a little bit so I can work with Nibbler and he knows, exactly who I'm referencing,
Sure.
and then we can look at making some food. So I'm gonna go ahead and work with Nibbler on that.
Wish I still had Travolta.
There's
Aw.
a kitchen and a cook. Yeah.
Oh,
So you can maybe get somebody to help you.
where's
Or
the
make it
food
for
come
you.
from?
If
If they've been
would
like
be-
under the water.
No, it's not under the water. Well, I mean they would catch fish some of the time, like they have nets and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
But then they also pack things as they also don't need that much because most of them don't eat. 5 of you eat, and then Smiles and Rig eat. Nobody else eats. So basically cooking for, and then the animals. So they're cooking for 7 people plus, providing stuff for the animals to eat.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so then what Indy and I will do is just force them to eat together alone.
Okay.
Also, what
ahead.
I will do is, sorry, I'll just remind them that I gave Locke that ink and that maybe the two of them can look at it, eat, talk about it, that kind of thing, because I'd like to know more about it.
I think the idea was for them to talk about other I mean, they can talk about that
Gotcha.
as well, but I think lyrics. Why don't you role play it, guys?
That probably goes right over Indy's head. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Anything to bribe them to actually do it is good.
I think it would be good for them to have a conversation. I don't know what they talk about now, but I don't know.
No, I
It's
mean,
complicated.
you offer them that, and then that kind of like entices them, and then when they get together, it's the emotions of reunion will take over.
Right.
They won't
Well, maybe we should
be
make
able
some
to help
sweets.
but have a
Maybe
heart to
that'll
heart.
go. We'll make some sweets too. Maybe that'll make them feel better.
How?
Well, I guess we could see what else we have here. I don't know if we can make pastries or anything, because I guess maybe being on a ship is limited, but we can always ask
Hmm.
pastries or something sweet, That seems like Locke would like that.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and see what we can, make it work.
Okay.
You are still roboting out every once in a while. You kind of sound like Max Hedron.
Alright,
Okay, let me know if it happens anymore.
Okay. Cool. Well, no, we did Talar. What you doing?
I was actually gonna wait until after everybody has finished their conversations with Jean to go talk to Jean.
He's so popular today.
He is, unbeknownst to Talar. I would do my normal morning rounds and then go search for him. Not like
Bless you.
I'm like police looking for him, but just like seeing if he's around. And if he's not, I wouldn't spot him while he's talking to everybody else. But if he comes back on top deck, then I'd approach him.
I mean, he hasn't been up on the top deck, and he is going to proceed to talk to his dad. We could say that you talked to him earlier in the day, if you want.
No, I would have been doing my rounds. It's just like when I see him, when I catch him on the top deck, that's when I talk to him. So if he's gonna talk to his dad first, that's fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception for.
Okay. $13.
Okay.
And it's fine if it doesn't happen right now.
No, this is for just
my
keeping
errands.
watch. Yeah.
Could I give myself guidance then? Because I would be intentfully.
Here's here's the thing though, because it's not like a single thing. Like you're looking over him,
That's true. Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
13's fine. And what's your passive perception?
Higher, I think, actually.
So,
passive. Yeah, 15 is the passive.
Okay, yeah, so we can take that. But yeah, 13's fine, but since your passive is higher, we'll go with that. Because we can assume that as hard of a worker as you are, not like all the time laser focused. You notice, we'll say like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You notice like off in the distance, a sunken ship. It doesn't look recent, but you notice kind of flotsam, but enough of it in like it's held together that you can tell that it at one point it used to be a ship.
I will alert either Kyrian or who's the helmsman, whoever's there right now, to that, and just kind of draw their attention to it, and then that's it.
Okay. And then yes. Jeez. Just had something go down the wrong way. Which is fine. They're not, I mean, if you guys were not moving with purpose, they might work that out, but it seems to be just fine. You know, it's not recent enough that they would hope for survivors or anything like that, so they're just gonna continue on their way. So yeah, the crew will make up. What's happening with Lyric? Dear diary. Oh no. So yeah, Lyric, you got some food and here's your food. And they give it to you to take to Locke and Jean.
Question: has anyone told Locke that this is happening?
Nope.
Okay, just checking.
Lyric's too busy posting old man memes. What are you guys gonna? You got the food. What are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah, I guess we'll just. I mean, I don't know where. Okay, so where is Jean Locke?
I mean, you wouldn't be training the animals the whole time. He might go. I would say he might come. I mean, I don't know. He'd hang out wherever Locke was, I think, for the
Locke?
time being.
Locke.
Um,
Locke.
Yes.
Ah, there you are. I found him. Okay, he's over here. Locke, I have food for you. Where's your son?
I'm right here.
Oh, hey, there you are, buddy.
Next. to
I
me.
got food for both of you. Let's find a place for you all to have dinner. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll take them to to a maybe like a partition off area.
You could take them to. I think Kyrian would allow them to be in his quarters or the brig. Those are kind of the two non-bilge deck areas.
We'll take them to Kyrian's quarters. Thanks, Kyrian.
Okay.
And I'll set down the food and say, oh, but please don't go searching through his stuff. I mean, you know how I don't have to tell you. You know what? I don't have to tell you.
Good. They're
Yeah. And then I'll just snap my fingers and any candles in the room will be lit. And I'll just, well, have a pleasant dinner. And I'll just back out of the room and just shut the door, but kind of a smile on my face, like a parent, thumbs up and close the door. And I'll turn to Indy and I'll say, well, this should be interesting. And I'll put my ear to the door. No, I won't do that. And I won't.
Are you sure you don't do that? Because I feel like you would do that.
That
You know-
sounds totally
you know what?
Lyric would do.
You know what? I have a conscience, but maybe Lyric would probably put his ear to the door.
That's totally fine. Yeah, you play your character. Go ahead and roll perception, Lyric. We'll see how much of this you hear.
And I'm just standing there going, I'm not going to put my ear to the door. I'm not going to put my ear to the door.
But are you?
I will pull Indy down. I need your ears.
Fine. Fine. Jeez.
Okay, Lyric, you're gonna hear everything. Indy, go ahead and roll perception. Alright, you'll hear most of it. You might have to ask Lyric to fill in the words here and there, but 14 is not bad. What's your passive perception? I'm gonna Give me a second.
Perception
15. All right.
15. Okay. We'll give you that. I'm
So-
gonna get a cough drop because
You
I
can't
just-
choke on a Kai bowl. You have to choke on something cooler.
yeah. Well, I didn't even get one. I got avocado toast, but
Oh, that's right.
And
Yeah.
For 3 hours, Locke and Jean are just quietly eating dinner, wondering what the fuck has happened. No.
it's one of those things where it just goes, it happens, and then you can't stop
Stop,
coughing,
yeah.
even though there's
Aw.
nothing wrong.
Do we
Yeah.
want to take just like a 5-minute break real quick?
I mean, you're welcome to. I have a cough drop now that should help
Okay.
break the cycle. If it doesn't, yes, we'll take a little break and I'll get a glass of water or something.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of did just basically just do an entire setup for you and Locke. So
Yeah.
if you feel like you
Um,
need,
Yeah, if you need a second to let that kick in or something, we can wait a little bit.
I think I'm fine. It was one of those things where like the moment the cycle breaks, I'll be fine. I just needed a little bit of help to do that. This is Jean right now.
And
Yeah, like, yeah. Well, because you shoved them in there, and both of you have, I think, decent enough insight that you just see, like, Jean's eyes are, like, very wide. Like, he thought this was going to be smoother than whatever's happening right now.
inside of 10,
And
so
then
maybe not.
yeah. But yeah, so he kind of they leave and he takes like a huge mouthful of food. And then he goes, "Oh, good."
Oh, so you have no idea what's going on?
Um And then he swallows, but it takes him a while because he took way too much food. I mean, this is. I mean, I guess it was kind of my idea. He looks really confused when he says that. Like, I don't think it was, but maybe it was my idea.
Oh, you got lyricked. Got it.
Yeah, is that a thing he does?
Honestly, I'm surprised it took this long.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, my they're a good bunch. They care a lot.
Mm-hmm. Is Dad dead?
I mean, I can't know for sure, but probably.
Because you've been acting really weird.
I mean, you were alive. He's either there's something stopping him from talking, and I don't know. Part of me's small part of me's worried I'm giving up too soon. Part of me's hopeful that it's true, because if it isn't, it could mean a lot worse. But at the same time, I don't want you to be without your dad.
I mean,
So we're gonna look for him, and you say he was alive within the last few months, so we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna try and track him down. I don't know what it'll mean if we do find him. I hope it works out. I want it to work out. But I I've been waiting for him to get back or send any kind of message for 3 years. And
Yeah. I mean, he might have been. With a woman?
it's entirely
No, I mean,
possible.
like, getting on the ship. It didn't. I don't mean like that.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he's just been taking care of business?
Maybe. I mean,
I don't think he's dead though. I feel like I'd know if he was dead, you know?
yeah, which is why we're gonna look. I hope it's he's doing something and he's trying to help, and maybe it's a little dangerous and he's worried about putting us in danger and that's why he's not answering. I hope this is all one big misunderstanding. I really do. I do. You know I don't want anything bad to happen or to have happened to your father.
And why are you pretending you're okay all the time?
Because I know you've got hope, and I don't want to crush it. I don't want to be the reason that you lose hope.
Yeah, but you're gonna take care of it.
Yeah. But doesn't mean I don't want you to give up hope, because if you give up hope, how am I gonna keep trying? One of us has got to hope so the other can push on. We're a team.
Okay, but
we're a family. I mean, yeah, the family's getting a little big. But we'll get through this.
Is Lyric my uncle now?
Not in a literal sense. I do consider them all to be family, but no, me and Lyric are not together.
I mean, I guess I didn't mean like that. I kind of figured you and Dad are gonna get back together,
Maybe.
or you're still together. I just meant, I don't know. Grown-ups are weird. He said some weird things earlier to really make sense to me, but
Yeah, he's weird. He does and says weird things. Sometimes I feel like he's an old man trapped in a younger man's body.
is he your age?
No. Probably closer to your age, if I had to guess.
Okay. I mean, it's hard to tell. He doesn't look old, but he just acts old.
Yeah. My understanding is he's had some things happen in his life, and him and his sister are very mature for their age. I think is the nice way of putting that. And I'm sorry I've been acting so weird. I'm gonna try and start acting more like myself, who I am now.
I mean, people change.
Oh, and I'm usually a lot less serious than I used to be. Trying to enjoy life. I know for a while I was not doing that, so trying to be better about it. So, I think it's
I mean, I'm not really enjoying it right now. Been
No. No,
all that time being locked up, thinking I was gonna die. I still don't know where Dad is.
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one way or the other. Just do me a favor. If I start acting like an idiot again, tell me so I know that I'm doing it. Because sometimes I get in my own head and I don't always notice it right away. And I don't want to lie to you.
Well, I'm glad I have. It doesn't. I'm glad you're back. It doesn't mean. Like, I still want. I want Dad back.
I know.
But this is better than before.
Yeah, I get it.
Man, Lyric and Indy are really good cooks.
Yeah, I haven't. And I will take my first bite, and I assume it's delicious.
It's very good, but they didn't make it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can probably tell they didn't make it.
Yeah. Indy did a well. No, who was it that cooked? You cooked in Slaughter Pen.
I cooked and I helped Lyric cook that one time.
He made a pie.
He made a pie.
Yeah.
So I'm at least aware of how well like his skills are. He's either been practicing when I'm not watching. His sister's either secretly good, or they got someone else to make this. But this is delicious. So kudos to them for at least putting in the effort. And I will start eating unless he wants to ask me something else.
No, I think he would just kind of eat, maybe wander out onto the balcony just for the view.
The second he starts going out there, I'm like, those lanterns, don't touch them. It really hurts.
Okay.
Yeah. I learned that the hard way. Sorry.
Oh. No, thanks.
Yeah. Tyrion really needs to be clear with his instruction. He's like, just don't touch these things. It's bad. Don't touch them. How was I supposed to not get curious, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
when you tell somebody not to touch them, all that
Right?
does is
It's
make
Yeah, exactly.
me want to touch them.
Right. I would recommend in this case not doing it. It knocked me on my ass. It kind of made me a little loopy for a while. It was not good.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was not a pleasant. Yeah, like you know how when you were really little, your father would tell you not to touch the top of the stove because it could be hot, but you
Mhm.
tried it anyway.
Yeah. Then he kind of holds up his finger. He's still got like a little.
Yeah, this is worse.
Hey, you want to see something cool?
Sure.
Do you have like a I don't know, do you have like a sword or a stick
I mean, probably.
or
I have a dagger. I've got a warhammer. I think I had a stick in here at one point. They might have thrown it away.
well, which one does dagger or warhammer? Which one do you hand him?
I will hand him. I hand him the warhammer.
Okay, cool. He kind of mutters some words in a language that you don't understand. And then like grabs, he has a like a little, almost looks like a coin, kind of a token in his pocket he pulls out, and then taps the head of the hammer and it bursts into flames. Kind of a pale, sort of peach pink colored flames.
That is really cool.
Yeah, and it'll just stay like that.
For how long?
I mean, forever.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it doesn't do anything, and he kind of touches it.
I was gonna say Locke was about to touch it himself.
But like you can, so you can like hide it in a bag, or you can pull it out if you need a torch.
That is really, really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
And I don't know if Gene would have ever seen Locke practice with the Warhammer, but he is gonna like take it and do like step a few feet back and do like a couple practice swings. But it's, if Gene has ever seen him use the Warhammer, it is 1,000 times more clumsy now, and it's awkward. He shrugs and puts it away.
He kind of smiles and then just turns to, again, to look out a little bit. He doesn't eat an awful lot. He eats enough, but like doesn't seem super hungry.
I was gonna say Locke had a few bites to like try
Yeah.
it, and then I think they went out on the deck.
And with that, I was gonna say, is there anything else you wanted to do, Locke?
He would definitely remind Gene to go and get a flower crown from Corlin
Okay.
for his own safety.
Yeah, and he would do that. I was gonna say around 9 p.m. Talara, you see Jean kind of wander out on deck.
Okay. Before that, would I have seen Locke on deck?
They've both been in there talking.
Okay, so I wouldn't have seen either. Okay. Well, when I see Gene, I won't immediately go over to him because I'd assume he's coming up on deck for some kind of particular reason. So I'll just wait a few minutes and then I would go over, unless it seems like he's busy.
He's not. He's literally just wandering.
Then I would go to talk to him.
Okay.
Gene, may I speak to you for a moment?
Yeah. Sure.
I am curious about the nature of parentage.
Jean
Would you
looks
mind describing
super
it to me?
uncomfortable. The nature of parentage. Oh no. He looks very, very, very uncomfortable. Goes a little pale.
Do I notice this?
And then what do you mean?
Would you mind describing to me the exact relationship or the exact nature of the relationship between you and your father?
Which one?
Locke.
Oh, and he looks relieved. Yeah, you'd notice this.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I just thought you were talking about something else.
Such as.
His face turns red. I mean, we can,
You appear flushed.
uh,
Do you need an examination?
no, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm great.
Very well.
What is, I mean, we can talk about Locke. Let's talk about Locke.
I just stand and
Uh,
listen.
Oh, no. I mean, a Locke. My dad and my mom were friend. I mean, he's been like a family friend. He's kind of part of the family already. Um, and then like I don't know, he was just always over. Really funny. He used to bring me like little presents when I was younger. Just, like toys and stuff. Just little things though. Um, and then um my mom when my mom died. Um I mean, he just kept coming over to take care of us. I didn't really
Us.
me and my dad.
Your other father.
Mm-hmm. Um I don't know. It was kind of Whoop, who'd we lose? What happened? Were you gone?
No.
Your voice sounds funny.
Tell me when it sounds better.
That sounds good.
Okay. I guess Discord just muted me for a second.
Um I don't know, he was just there. Um and then things got better. Partly because of him. And I guess he and my dad just got closer. Um and then they just ended up kind of falling in love, I guess. And he sort of like is like staring at the floor really hard at this point and like is now pink. I mean, you'd have to ask my dad what exactly happened. I mean, oh, they were friends and then they were more than.
Would you consider yourself to be close to him?
Yeah, he's always been there.
What do you mean by been there?
I don't know, I mean, for as long as I can remember. He was a part of the family in one way or another.
His presence engendered a relationship with you.
I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, it's not. he was there in a way that made him a part of the family. Because you can be there and it doesn't mean anything.
He did something that means something to you.
Yeah. Just
Is this line of questioning making you uncomfortable?
no, it's just hard to explain. Like when I say he was there for us, I don't mean just that he was there in the room. Well, like you're friends, right, with Dad and Kyrian and Corlin and Indy and Lyric, right?
As far as I'm aware, that is correct.
But you're not just friends with them because they're there, you're friends with them because of things that you've gone through together. And the way that they've treated you, right? Like they're nice to you.
Correct.
So it was like that. But maybe more. Like, I don't know, I was a kid when he was around. And you take care of kids, right?
I do not know.
Or you were taking care of the kids.
I was doing what I assumed to be the correct course of action, but I am unsure what the effect of my actions actually was.
They like you better.
That seemed to be the case.
And then. So he did that, but over a long time. And I think, I mean, even before they were together, I think he still kind of thought of me as being part of his family. He treated me like it. Like I was important. Like I mattered.
I see. Care and special treatment over a long period of time. Would you describe that as parentage?
I think that's part of it. It can also just be a friend. It depends on, like, parents are responsible for you, right? They have to take care of you. Because you're too young to take care of yourself. And when you take... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I have never had the experience of being young or being unable to take care of myself. That is why I am curious.
You had to be young at some point.
In the literal sense, yes. But I believe I have always been responsible for myself.
And you just automatically knew everything?
That may well have been the case.
What's that like?
I do not have anything to contrast it with, but At the very least, I can say I am content with being me.
I wish I could take care of myself.
It is a good thing you have Locke, then, and others who are here to take care of you.
Yeah.
I would
When
say
do
you have given
people-
me. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No. When do you think people I don't feel like a kid. I don't know if I like myself very much. Some days I do. When do you think people start feeling like a grown-up? Like when
Based on the
When-
information you have given me and what I have observed, perhaps it is when you are capable of taking care of yourself and being responsible.
I don't know if I'll ever feel like that. Does that happen when you turn 20?
I am unsure.
Okay.
It seems we both have much to learn about the life organic beings live. I
Yeah.
thank you for your time. You have given me useful insights into the nature of parentage.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Are you sure you would not like an examination?
Oh, no, I'm good. And he starts like backing away.
Very well. Please let me know if you change your mind.
Okay. Okay, I will. And he's going down to the cargo deck.
I'll just go back to doing my rounds.
Okay. Um. I mean, it's gonna be nighttime. Anyone want to do anything?
Lyric!
What?
Come here!
What?
Why?
Why what?
Why did you push this?
Because I don't have time for emotional unavailability.
I don't know what the fuck you mean by that.
It is healthier if you are honest with each other about how you are feeling.
Alright, in that case, I don't like you pushing me
I'm the
into these
new ship's
situations.
counselor. I've decided. And the guy that moved out of the quarters across the way, I'm taking over his job, and those are my quarters now.
Good luck with that.
Oh no.
So that's why. All right.
Please don't.
Hope
do
that
it
explains
again.
it. Anyway, need to go, get my quarters now. Turn around. Leave.
You go in, and sitting on the bed on one side of the room is Smiles.
Hey, man,
Hey.
how's it going?
Yes, okay, how are you?
Good. I'm going to be bunking in here with you now. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I mean, gotta ask the captain.
Oh, yeah. No, it's cool.
All right, great.
Oh, yeah, man. You like music?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You want to be in a band?
I mean, I have always been told that I cannot carry a tune, but
Can you keep a beat?
I can dance.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. All right. Rehearsal start tomorrow. All right. Well, time for me to hit the hay. Good night.
All right. Smiles is stinky.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
Oh, this is the cleanest this man has ever been in his entire life. And as you're doing it, he like he looks shocked. He still looks crazy, but he looks clean now.
I'm sure Kyrian will love that.
All right. It's nighttime. Anybody doing anything else?
So
I would
with
like-
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
With Nibbler, I'm trying to see like, can I try to practice with him again on another person tonight, or should I kind of
He's
stick to
not
one for a little bit?
done with lyric yet. Like that was good. We'll say
Okay.
another like. Yeah, it's gonna take repetition.
It's okay. That way I get a feel for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Problem.
But yes, you would have time to do a little more before you go to bed if you wanted to.
Yeah,
you could
that's
come in
probably
the
okay.
room and keep working. I'm just going to work on my song. Could she work on that while I work on my song?
Sure.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. All right, that's what we'll do then.
Hell yeah.
Should I keep track of like points for this, or what do you think?
Go ahead and do that. It's not going to be very high. It's just like
Yeah.
decent rolls. And remember, you're going to be rolling with advantage because of your relationship to Nibbler.
Okay. Would you like me to roll again now?
Sure. Orlin,
Yes.
I would like to know what this flower crown. I mean,
The
you're gonna.
music
He's
star?
yeah. Gene comes downstairs. His face is bright red.
Oh
He-
yeah.
he kind
Gonna
of
make it redder.
trips coming down the last stairs and just like kind of hop skip jumps down to the bottom. Trying to pretend like he's jogging down the stairs, but it doesn't work.
Mm.
This
It's very
poor-
obvious, like a little
Poor
trip.
child.
Yeah.
He has had
Um,
a day.
Yeah, he is staring at the floor.
When,
bright red.
when kids say like that, like adults suck, they're kind of right.
Yeah.
Just telling them what to do all the time.
Well,
Being offended was hilarious. That
Oh,
was golden
good.
material.
Well, she's gonna go up to him and she's wearing her flower crown that she's, spruced up and everything. She'd be like, "Hey, Gene, hello, man.
Yes.
Okay, I know you're busy. I'm super sorry. But I said I was gonna give you a crown, so I made it for you." And she's gonna hold it out, and it's got green roses on it, and some lilacs, and a whole bunch of calla lilies, and ivy wrapping all around it and keeping it nice and sturdy.
He holds it and kind of looks at it. At this point, his face is like splotchy colored, like it doesn't know what color to turn.
It's
There are
okay.
parts of it that are red, bordering on purple, and parts of it that are very white. He's just
Oh.
kind of dumbfounded, staring at this flower crown.
You can wear it if you want, like I do. If not, that's okay. Uh, flowers kind of have their own language, and flowers are very important to me. And, I don't know you too well, but you're very important to somebody who's very important to me. So I just wanted you to know that I'm here for you and everybody here, and uh, you're a great little guy. And I'm not saying like, you're like a kid. I'm saying you are, compared to me, pretty tiny. Not to say that you're tiny for, uh, who you are. I'm just, uh, tall.
How
Uh,
old are you?
uh, there's been like 21 summers that passed. I'm 21.
Okay.
Is that okay? Is
Yeah,
that
sure.
okay? How old are you?
15 summers.
Okay, so yeah, you're not that much younger than me.
His face goes pink. He puts the flower crown on.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Those colors look great.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you what the flowers mean?
Oh, yeah, what do they mean?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I made crowns for everybody else. I didn't tell anybody else what they meant. Well, did I tell your dad? I don't think I did. We've been having real fun with flowers. I gave him a whole bunch of seeds. We're gonna we're gonna make a lot of people poop their pants probably. It's gonna be a great time. Anyways, okay. So, okay, let's see. Just gonna point to the lilacs and be like, so these are really fun. So lilacs, where are my notes? Okay. Is the joy of youth, or just, confidence. And, you're youthful, which is great. And, maybe you don't have too much confidence in yourself or in the situation you're in right now, but I feel like this is going to help you along the way. So I think that lilacs are great for you. Um, and then she'll point to the green roses. And so roses, they've got lots of different colors and they got lots of different meanings. So the green ones are really used for like harmony and recovery. And I think that's really great for like where you are now. After the situation you were in, I think you just need some time to recover and find yourself and find your new, harmony within yourself. You'll be real good. And then gonna go to the calla lilies. And so calla lilies, these are fun. And I put these on Locke's crown too. So calla lilies mean purity and innocence. And I think you're a pretty pure soul. I don't think you've got a mean bone in your body, and I don't think you're a bad kid. I think you're doing great. And there's some ivy wrapped around there, and that's for friendship. Because even if you don't think, of me as friend, I believe that we are, and I think we'll have real good friendship in the future.
Okay. I mean, we could be friends.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Nice. Well, yeah, so that is for you. And if you need anything, I'm always here, you know. And yeah, that's it, you know. And I'll look out for you and your dad and everyone else here.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go find Dad now, but thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So
Mhm.
just pat him on the head, let him go.
Okay. He's gonna run and find, I mean, not run, but like very quickly walk to find Locke. Locke, where are you?
Locke would be hanging out with the animals.
All right. He looks everywhere else first and then realizes his mistake and like rushes back down and like knocks on the door as he's opening it and then comes in and closes it. Dad,
Yeah.
what does it mean when a girl gives you flowers?
Oh, so many different things. Why?
Um,
Oh, do you have a crush?
Dad,
Sorry. Can't help it.
no.
Corlin's cool.
What?
What?
I didn't say it was. I never said.
Hey, I'm the one who told you to go get that crown from Corlin.
Shut up. And he leaves and slams the door.
Aw, and then I toss the ball over to Jasper.
Okay. I will have
Wait,
somebody roll a D.
Wait.
Wait.
wait. There is
Yes.
one more thing that has to happen tonight.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no,
No, exactly.
Is it the cat
Yes.
/ monkey combo?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Go
go
ahead.
looking for Caspian.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that you will with. Are you looking on your own, or is Lyric helping you find?
He should be, I assume, in Kyrion's quarters.
Yeah, he's relatively near. Yeah, you can find him.
Like wherever is driest
Okay.
and like warmest.
I mean, so he'd be down in the cargo deck, but like up in a rafter, kind of a thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So we go ahead and we find him, and then
Hey,
hey, Caspian. So we're trying to help Nibbler. I don't even know how to tell you this because you're a cat. So can you? Yeah.
Caspian narrows his eyes when you say that.
I'm gonna die tonight. So Lyric has this idea of you helping Nibbler find him so that Nibbler begins to understand people's names and things like that. Is that something you would want to do? And she's like looking around like nobody better be listening to me right now.
I mean, there are crew members doing their job, so maybe, but they're not really paying attention.
The party members are so functional.
Yeah. He kind of blinks at you. And you can't tell whether he's like, cats blink when they love you, but this also looks like maybe he's thinking about eating you, and then he hops down from the rafters to the floor and then like sticks his butt in your face and then sits down and looks back at you.
Okay, so Lyric was saying that he wanted Nibbler to carry you to him. Is that on the table? Off the table?
Wait, hang on. I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You said
No, I
Caspian to
did
carry
not.
him.
I
You're
did
not there, Lyric. Let this happen. You have no say in what's going on right now.
Caspian.
I said that. I said that in our DMs. I did not say that in the
Oh.
roleplay chat.
Well, all right.
too late now. Caspian to be carried to Lyric.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, buddy.
Caspian looks over at Nibbler and blinks lovingly. Nibbler needs to roll, I believe, a wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah, his wisdom is
Yeah.
okay. Just do +2. Okay. And then that +2, so 7.
He
Okay,
failed.
that's a fail. Nibbler like swings down from wherever he's perched on your shoulders and tries to pick Caspian up, but as everyone knows, cats are a liquid and not a solid. So it doesn't go really well. But like he's trying, and Caspian's sort of looking at you and really annoyed.
Okay, so maybe not a good idea. How about we just walk back together? Let's just. Okay, right?
So all three of you are gonna walk back to Lyric. I mean, Nibbler's not
Yeah.
putting Caspian down.
No. Oh, wait, he picked him up. I thought you said he didn't pick him up.
Oh no, he did, but he's just
He did,
you know,
okay.
melting out of either
Yeah.
side.
Gotcha. All right, so Nibbler, and I do like the sign L singing. Where we need to go. Anything else?
Nibbler looks at you and kind of looks up where Lyric is. Go ahead and roll animal handling. Roll with it.
Okay.
Do you already roll the second time? Hang on, you got 17. Was that your latest roll?
One second.
yeah.
Yes, that's my.
I didn't see
no,
that you'd
no.
already done that, so you're fine. The 17 is what.
Oh,
Yeah, because you rolled 6 and a 17 for like the second. I didn't realize
Right.
you'd already done that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, he tries to walk, but like, Caspian's legs are pretty tall, and cats are squishy. So he's sort of like.
Yeah, Caspian is
walking-
like huge, right?
Yeah,
kinda big.
Caspian's walking with him, but really awkwardly because Nibbler's not tall enough to actually pick Caspian up. But he's trying, and it's super cute. Like, you ever see like a toddler concentrate really hard on something? That's what it looks like.
Or just
Like,
a
and then they-
toddler
amazing.
try to pick up a cat and like they can barely do it, and the cat's basically still on the ground.
Yeah, that's what's happening. So basically, they turn into like a 6-legged fuzzy thing as they walk. And Caspian, I mean, they make it up the stairs. I mean,
I like at some point to say, okay, wait, maybe we.
oh,
all
they're
walk
up
on
the
our own.
stairs. They're
Oh,
up
okay,
the
never mind.
stairs. Lyric, you
Okay.
hear kind of scratching at your door.
Oh yeah, I opened up that door.
Caspian is pissed.
I'm like, hey, oh, what's
I
wrong,
point
buddy?
down.
What happened?
We're
Nibbler's
training
right
Nibbler.
there. Yeah, Nibbler's right there. And
We're-
Caspian's just kind of staring at
Training-
you.
Nibbler, it's going all right, I think.
I thought that I thought this would go differently, and I feel like I say that a lot. Anyway, hey buddy, you know
I
what?
don't know.
Actually, I will cast Speak with Animals.
Oh shit.
Hey bud.
I will eat you while you sleep.
I am so sorry. What can I do? Can I get food? Look, I got us a room.
I smell like a monkey.
Okay, I'll clean them up. Of course.
Whose idea was this?
Well,
I thought your sister was smarter than that.
I assure you, she probably is. this was my idea. So she was okay. So we're training Nibbler, right, to be able to like know people's names and like find them. So I told her like, oh, we could put Nibbler to the test because I knew you didn't know that I had got us a room, and so I thought if they found you, then Nibbler could come find me, and you could follow Nibbler, and keep an eye on him, and I don't, it was
She told him to pick me up.
that was not a part of the plan. I did not say to do that, although I'm sorry, that is actually kind of funny, and I do wish that I would have seen that. You gotta admit
My
that's actually-
fur's messed up.
I cleaned you up.
He starts licking like he's found a spot that you've missed.
Fine. Well, I got you a room anyway. Well, actually, I got us a room, but
This is my room.
well, but actually, hang on. So there's this other guy in here, but like, don't worry.
Mine.
I know, but there's this other guy in here. But don't worry, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna get him out of here. Don't worry. All right. Well, enjoy your room. Good night.
He goes and lays down on your pillow.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess I'll just go back down to the hammocks. Go deck.
Well, I'm gonna make an exit with Nibbler. Good, good training. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you
Take
just heard a
Nibbler
bunch
and
of
go.
meowing.
Exit stage left.
Yeah, Caspian has a good night's sleep.
I'm not
Okay.
done.
You what?
Do I not die overnight? Like Caspian doesn't come hunt.
Oh no, you're okay. He stole the room. He's happy with that. So, before it's night, anyone want to do anything? Can I get somebody else to roll a D100?
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it this time. Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
Oop,
Someone else already
what?
did.
Okay.
71.
71. Burger King foot lettuce.
No. No.
Oh. What? Okay, hang on a second. Oh no. I don't even know. Huh.
I don't like that.
Mm. Everything is fine. There's a reason why nothing it has to do with this specific ship. Everyone can long rest if they need it. I feel like nobody used anything specifically. 5. I mean, 3 in the morning would be 6 hours, so you could be up then, but then 5 is when the long rest would officially be over. So it is 5 in the morning on Thon. Nope, it's not. That's the month. Just kidding. Stay put month. On Atu, it's almost Thon. It's Atu. 5 in the morning. Last week of Nunal. Last day of Nunal. It's the end of the month. It's the end of the year. It's the last day of the year.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, we better throw a party then.
We got
Mhm.
fireworks?
I mean, you got magic.
On a,
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
You got
Then
prestidigitation.
between me and Talar, probably.
On a boat that
Yeah.
would burn.
Well, you would aim it away over the water.
Still not feeling very
You
good.
into law.
What?
What about Thor?
I said between me and Talar, we probably could make fireworks.
What did we lose? Was that the music? What's happening?
Yeah. There we go. We're good.
Just put on explosion sound.
I thought I heard Lyric say something about Talara.
Oh yeah, no. He was saying him and Talar, and I was like, I got magic. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's
I'm a
see what
showman.
the weather's like.
Eldritch.
Someday you'd think I'd remember this crap, but I don't. Where is it? Okay. Oh. Okay, the weather is nice. It's pleasantly warm. There is a breeze. You guys are actually going to get in early.
Ooh. Oh,
It's only taken me this long to get this stupid weather chart right because I'm an idiot. You guys will arrive in 3 hours. Anything you want to do in those 3 hours?
I just had a thought, and it's probably a dumb thought, but Corlin still has to go with it. She needs to find Jean again.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
This poor boy.
So when she finds him, she'll be like, Jane, I got a quick question, and then I'll let you go. I know you're very busy.
Hey, Coraline.
Hello. So this is probably dumb, but I just want to see. In the time of your unfortunate, capture and all of that stuff, did you happen to see anybody who looked like me?
No.
Okay. It was just on my mind. Had just thinking about it. That's why I just want to ask. But no, that is good. I'm very happy you haven't seen anybody like me. Like during that time.
Are you sure? I mean,
Well, the one that I'm thinking about, yes, I'm happy that you didn't see him. Because while, yes, it would have given me an idea that, oh my god, he was over there. But he's a nasty something bitch. So, excuse me. No, he's a bad person. So it's good that you didn't see him.
oh, okay. Hey,
Yeah?
you made something for me. So I thought that maybe I could make something for you.
Yeah?
Can I see your weapon?
Yeah, okay. And she's gonna hand him her big old flail.
He drops it. I mean, he
Oh.
like tries to hold it and sets it down. He doesn't like drop it,
Okay.
but and he fire. He kind of takes this like small coin into his hand. He mutters some words. Kind of gently finds a non-pointy bit and taps it. And it turns. It kind of lights up, and it's kind of like a pale spring green.
Ooh.
And he said, I mean, I made it green because that kind of reminded me of you, but I can change it if you don't like that.
No, I love green. Green is one of my favorite colors.
Nice.
This
He hands it back.
And if he lets her, she's gonna give him a hug.
Oh no. He does. And then
Okay.
you let go and his face is red and he goes, "Yeah, okay, bye." And he just went away.
Oh, now I've got to put flowers on this. Oh gosh, I've got to weave it into the chains.
Okay. Oh jeez. Beautiful death. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything. It will never go out.
Okay.
It's continual flame.
Oh
Same
no, is
thing
it
with
gonna
yours.
burn? Is it gonna
Nope.
burn? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a magic flame. You will always have light.
Good, because I'm blind in the dark.
Yeah, lock, same thing. It's just not gonna go. I mean, it can be dispelled. But if it's not, it will just always be on fire.
Right.
Flaming death. Flaming cute death. Oh, I gotta figure out what flowers to put on it now.
Since Luck is able to do it now, he keeps the crown that he's been given fresh.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, anyone want to? Again, we got 3 hours and then you're home. All the oxen free.
Can I? Is that enough time to work on a song?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that.
And anybody else, right? Like Indy, if you want to work with Nibbler again, we won't have time. I won't make you role play it again. But you're welcome to roll animal handling.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what I'll do.
and you know, anyone else working on a spell, or like Talara, if you want to work on the manacles.
Haha.
Yeah, but no, I'll work on the manacles.
Manacles. Yeah.
Sticky fingers.
Did you get it?
I needed 81. I got. I am at 82.
Nice. You got it. You're
Yep.
gonna have to. I haven't actually added it. You're gonna have to. I can homebrew it, or you can homebrew it.
Okay. Yeah, I will work on it.
Thank you.
I haven't homebrewed something in a while. I'd like to do that. Woot. Spider-Man.
Yay, you're Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
now. Talar, I don't know you. How are you doing on points?
For the manacles?
Yeah, you should be rolling not sleight of hand. You should be rolling Arcana at this point because you've already got.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah, that does seem correct. Okay, so it'd be 3 more.
Yeah, sleight of hand was before. Yeah, so you can. Oh, so it did an additional 3, so 20. And what are you at number wise?
I'm a little less than 100 away. I haven't worked on them in a while, honestly.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to do?
No.
Okay. At this point, I would like for everybody to roll a d4.
Goddamn, I GM rolled that, sorry.
I can still see it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it just goes only to you and no one else. I GM roll on Roll20 out of habit, sorry.
You're fine. All of you will get. Give me 1 second here. It's nighttime now. Let me actually go to the Motara map. All of you are going to get, feel free to add it because I know where we are right now. And I'll type it in XP. You get this, and we can take a moment to deal with this. Ooh. Where is it? You get 650 XP. And if I could have everybody except for Talar, who I can see. Oh, nope, and Indy. Oh, and Lyric. Never mind. So if I can have the other two people just type for me and roll 20 what you rolled on the D4, just so that I am aware.
Got a 2. Oh, type it. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead and type it.
just in general or
On roll 20.
on roll 20? Okay.
Okay. And I will say at this point we're gonna take a short break, as long as I need one other person. Locke, make sure. Oh, you did. Never mind. It just was hidden in the middle there. Yeah, we're gonna take a short break because I got to take care of some stuff. But you can take this time to level up your character if you're leveling up, because you've got 650 XP.
Hey, I gotta level up.
Hey!
D10. Ooh.
Or a protection now. So if you stay within 10 feet of me, and you make a saving throw, you get a bonus of my charisma modifier. Yeah. And that is, once I get back to my thing, the +3. Yeah. Oh no, it's the +4.
Yay.
My hit points are still kind of low, but you know, it's okay. I
Let's say
do get to.
I got lucky. I rolled max for my health.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Super happy.
Nice. I get to pick another spell, like for my prepared spells, but I have no idea what I want to pick.
if hang on, if I want to do you can do it. You're the graphic artist. Have fun. I mean, you're
Look.
welcome to use that picture of the book that I had, but it does not hurt my feelings. I don't know where specifically. Yeah,
Mhm.
you can do that.
Yeah, once you like when you actually like click on the spell, there's like a symbol thing, and then right now it's the transmutation symbol, but it could be something else.
I don't know, guys. Does it sound like something Locke would do by summoning a lesser demon?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Why would you even ask?
That's fair.
What do we get? We got some XP, I believe.
Okay, I can still hear, but I'm gonna go fill up my dog's water bowl because I think he's throwing a fit. I'll be right back, and then I think that will be good to move on.
Okie dokie. Wonder with that if that dude with the fish nuggets, like I wonder if he's doing good.
Ooh, we definitely have to find him.
Yeah. I hope his His business took off. Oh, and then there's the lady that we stole all the shit from and found Talar.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
It's alive.
Oh no, I can't resist Portland.
Would you like to know about the shenanigans you missed?
Oh, it was so much.
Chicananins.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Was
I'm
that
so tired.
chicanery plus shenanigans? I feel like that was what that was.
I liked it.
This would be lock approved.
Oh man. Yes, I would love to know what's been happening in my absence
Chaos.
without Kyrian
we've
to
been on
control
your-
Lux.
We've been on your ship this whole time, so
Mhm.
Oh my
Well,
gosh,
okay,
this is so
hang on.
trippy. So I just
Hang
want to point
on.
out, I have headphones in right now that have like the surround, like the different, what do you call it? Like the 360 audio.
Nice.
So it sounds like you guys are talking from different angles, and it's freaking me out.
So, before you guys explain this to him, just so he can be doing this while you telling him stories, roll a d4 and type it into Roll20, or just tell me because I know you're not on there yet. And then you also can add 650 experience points.
Okay, hold on.
Mm. Torn.
Kyrian was very busy
Nope, it didn't do it.
facilitating
Gosh.
hospitality changes on it.
Just roll.
Okay, hang on.
Exclamation point. You can roll a real dice. Just tell me what it is, and that's fine.
I don't have real dice with me.
Sorry, I know this is sudden.
Hang
I
on.
have to go. I hopefully will return.
Are you
Okay,
okay?
sure. It's because of me, isn't it? It's a 1.
Okay. All right. And then yeah, give yourself the XP while it tells you.
Okay.
Whatever they want to tell you.
Load me up. What happened?
Okay, well the first.
Okay, well, the first thing is that everybody tried to have heart-to-hearts with Gene.
So
I don't know what he's internally thinking about all of us now, but everyone wanted to talk to him about him and his father's relationship and emotions.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
This has been Gene's episode.
Yes.
Poor Gene.
And then Lyric had them sit down and have dinner together. That wasn't awkward at all.
Wait, you skipped a part where Jean called him old.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay,
So Gene goes, but aren't you old? And he was like, what? What did you just say to me?
And he called him Greg.
And then he goes, fine, Greg, whatever. My name's Gene. Thanks, Greg.
And
Then
they had
dinner in your quarters, by the way, so that they could have a private time. That's
Sure.
not awkward either.
Yep.
That's
Thanks.
cool.
Thanks.
Lyric-
I made sure that neither of us touched the lantern.
Wait, if Caspian was in there, did Caspian hear their whole conversation too?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, just. Then Lyric and I listened through the door.
Of course you did.
Naturally.
Well,
I at first didn't want to, and he was like, no, you have to, and I caved.
All right. I need help making this decision.
Oh goodness.
Which seems more locked? Summon lesser demons?
Yes.
Blink.
Blink.
Oh.
Blink.
Yeah.
Lock
Blink for
would
sure.
never summon a demon. And you
No.
know that.
I mean,
no.
he has no problem with demons. He brings a demon chicken with him everywhere.
Yeah,
Blink has more of a chaos factor.
that's true.
Oddly enough. Oddly enough.
That's why I was torn.
Blink has the whole I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm really good at not knowing what I'm doing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I also know that Locking likes to have lots of little pets. And this is a great way for him to temporarily have lots of little pets.
Oh shit.
I'm also very interested to see like how you would make Blink be useful.
Blink is so useful.
Yeah, but I'm interested to see how he would do it.
He'll just use it at the most random times.
Yeah.
I'll be over and it'll be like Blink.
Lyric will be like, so I heard that conversation, and he'll just be like, Blink.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then Lyric and I discussed trying to train Nibbler to like know who people are, so I could sign a person's name and Nibbler would go to them, kind of like training him. But I got confused and I thought, because he was like, hey, have Caspian, you know, be part of it. Caspian can help him figure out, well, you know, where Lyric is and stuff. So anyways, we got confused and I was like, oh yeah, Caspian, Nibbler's gonna pick you up and bring you to Lyric, and that went over really, really well.
What didn't? Gotta sleep with one eye open now.
Yeah.
We also left out just something brief. I took over the quarters across the way from yours. So those are mine now. So cool. Thanks. All right, that's everything. Cool.
You
Ready to move on?
mean the quarters that someone's already living in?
Yes.
Yeah, but it was 2 people and now it's only 1 person, but now it's 2
No,
people
it's
again.
still 2 people. That's Rig. That's where Rig and
Rig does not
Miles are.
sleep there. Rig sleeps down in the cruise.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was Smiles and Belford.
Yeah.
Send it then, I guess.
So, and I also cleaned Smiles, by the way.
How dare you?
So it doesn't smell bad there, or as bad at least.
I was gonna say as bad.
Yeah, I mean it's still a ship. Zombie ship. I know what you all are.
Smiles
Yeah.
is one of the 2 real people.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
know.
real
The real
boy.
boy.
Oh man.
All right. It is the last night of the year. It's 6 p.m. on Atu. Last day of Nun All.
What
We're in the-
time is this? Like, is this the morning?
Nope, 6 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, we're in the city, right?
Yep, you're at, I mean, wherever you want to be. I'm assuming, you still haven't gone to the church yet.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
so lo-
Pardon me. If you all would. Oh, hello, Kyrian. How are you doing?
Fine.
Your
If
voice
you-
sounds different.
If you all would just please follow me to the top deck before we go out into the city. Okay?
You guys are at Locks.
Oh, we're at locks. Okay.
Yep.
Pardon me. Would you all pay attention to me then? I am asking you all. Okay, I will just be more direct. Would you all please pay attention to me? This is just a standing invitation
This is extremely
that
needy, even
at
for
any
you.
time. So I would like to show you what I can do and show you now. Okay. And then I want to use sticky fingers and I want to just try to walk up the wall or like climb up the wall.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Who's Spider-Man?
He's a old sailor, really famous for scaling netting extremely fast.
Oh.
Also, coincidentally, got decapitated.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
It was pretty bad.
What? All right. Well, I guess that's that.
Wow, that is so cool.
Tyrion just kind of slowly claps.
Oh no.
All right. So, guys, remember how
Am I
used to be
just
able to
like
go
am I just
invisible?
like on the ceiling? Like where are we?
You're on the ceiling of Locke's house.
All right.
All right. So
Continue.
I've been working on the spell that will let me go invisible again. I'm gonna try it right now. And he says something in Gnomish, claps his hands, and then I guess I will roll a d20 to see if he disappears or not. I believe I have to get lower than 11 or higher than 11. No.
Higher than 11, you go poof.
That's weird. I assume eventually I can just poof and disappear. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he just
It's
kind of
about
goes
18 seconds
Shazam.
later and he poofs.
Yeah.
Tyrion continues to kind of confusedly and slowly clap.
Am I able to move around while doing this?
You can move 10
You
feet.
reappear within, I believe, 10 feet of where
Okay.
you.
So I moved
Um,
basically 10 feet for, like across the room we're in, and then all of a sudden I'm there for a second, and then I'm gone.
So you can
Locke,
like make
Locke,
yourself
this is-
invisible and then
this is-
uninvisible.
this is not invisibility.
And then I come back and I'm like, guys,
guys,
it's working right. And then he disappears again.
He made himself invisible again. So
Yeah.
you can just like turn it on and off, on and off. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Cora, I don't think he's controlling this at all.
When is he ever
Go on.
controlling it? Oh shit! No, Gene's here. Yes, he is controlling.
Gene, he can't control this at all.
Yes, he knows what he's doing.
Help!
Oh
No.
he doesn't know what he's doing.
He's like popping into the ethereal planes, seeing these terrifying things floating around.
After roughly
Yeah.
a minute, it stops and he's just like panting. That was awesome!
Was it?
Yeah.
Lyric will release his hands from the ceiling to clap and fall and slam onto the ground.
No, catch him!
Tyrion just kind of like puts his face in his hands and starts rubbing his eyes. Like,
Wait, Locke, can you make me do it?
Wait, if you try to catch me and my fingers stick on you and they get stuck to your fur.
Oh no. Roll strength, Coraline.
Okay.
Wait, did you ask if Locke can do it to you?
Yes.
No, I can't.
Damn. 15.
All right, you catch him. But Lyric, you're now slightly
Slightly what?
Slightly what?
stuck to her. Like she catches you, but now your hands are like stuck to her shoulder or wherever, you know.
Oh, no. Where did the hands go?
roll d20 to find out where your hands go.
Oh no.
High, it's oops. Low, it's oops.
Thank you for catching me. I seem to be in quite a sticky situation.
You just wanted a
No.
hug. You could have said so.
Why?
Put her arms
why?
around him and break his back.
This is why I used to always stay on my boat.
Did you say something, Carrie Ann?
So much. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Tyrion, I have to ask you, what happens to the food on your boat when it goes under the water?
He just makes a poof motion with his hands, like waves them through the air.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You have to take it off. It's not like your food. Your boat does not magically have food. That's not.
Oh yeah, Kyrian knows that, but he's not gonna explain that. He just kind of makes a whoosh motion with his
Okay.
hands.
Good enough for me. All right. I'm assuming that I'm just in Corallin's arms right now.
Did the group ever go to Gerza, or did we stop here on the way?
Nope.
Oh, we were stopping here first.
Yeah, because you're dropping stuff off in Motara before you do
Yeah.
anything.
We
Gotcha.
had to wait till the next morning.
Guys, Talar is not gonna be able to. He's gonna come back and listen, but he's not gonna be able to play. He's just gonna come back and listen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just so he can know what's going on while he's taking care of some stuff.
Problem.
All right.
Okay.
Now that I know that, I'm gonna ask him 12 questions.
What does Talar sound like?
Oh no.
He sounds like what do you call it? Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Oh no. I don't know. I gotta wait and see. What
Excellent.
inspiration strikes me.
I mean, Shaggy is a detective. He's just, you know,
is
he
He
technically
sure
is.
is.
He's part of the
He's a-
mystery game.
He is a paranormal investigator.
He's
Oh.
just high all the time.
No.
He doesn't
That's
have
fair.
to be good at his
And
job.
has anxiety issues.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
We can
Well, he's
all
paranoid because he's high all the time.
Well, yeah.
All right. So it is. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. It's the last night of the year, and it would not be unusual. Great.
It's not
Yeah.
unusual to be.
Oh
loved.
no.
No.
Do
Bad.
any celebrations usually happen for the last day of the year?
Yeah, there would be. I would say that probably soon would. I mean, because that's almost like a birth of a new. I don't know. They would kind of celebrate it. I would assume in some way or. The Wild Mother 100% would. So it would not. And then other people might just like as a secular thing. Here. Maybe not as much
this
as
is,
like a religious thing, but
This is a holiday of mourning for followers of Soon because it means another year has passed and we are all a year older and therefore a year uglier.
you're and yet you still don't look older. Not sure how you
You're not old.
pulled that
Well,
crap off.
Well, there's
Yeah.
some chosen few, I guess.
Even though you're old.
Don't tell Jean.
How old
hang
are
on.
you? How old is Corlin?
I think you're the youngest one.
Yeah,
Out of
Corlin's
everybody.
21.
Don't know. Yeah.
Hang on. Kyrian, what did you roll on the D4?
Oh, one.
I don't. Okay. Give me 1 second here.
Because I'm shit.
It's got nothing to do with anything.
Furious typing.
I think Locke also got a 1, and then I rolled a 2. Because we also had to roll them.
Yep, it's fine.
Okay.
How many hours before the police show up to arrest you? Jean does have Locke's hat
Okay.
until we know whether or not how much trouble he's in.
What does he look like?
Oh yeah, what's he gonna
Um,
turn himself to look like?
He doesn't. I mean, he's just wearing the hat. He's not
Oh.
doing anything with it. He's got the hat on, but he's like somehow got the flower crown around the bottom of it. And so he looks like a guy who's wearing a beret in a weird way. And I mean, we
You
can go
just
through to the next
described
day.
somebody wearing a beret.
But
No.
Jean may or may not like Corlin based on her giving
Uh,
her flowers. May have a crush.
He sits down, like he panics when he's going to sit down when you guys are getting ready to celebrate. Like he kind of looks around like he doesn't know where to sit, and then he ends up sitting across from Coralyn, but not directly across from her, like just off to the side and tag. I mean, we can go through to the next day. It's up to you guys if you want to have your slumber party, sleepover party, New Year's party tonight.
Lyric spell last.
Oh no, he can unstick himself. It's just like
Oh.
when he first landed. You're fine. You're not like stuck.
He was stuck to her for a while.
Depending on where his hands landed, he might be embarrassed.
I think Lyric could pull it off better than most people.
Probably.
I mean,
But-
he loves everybody. What can he say?
Oh my god.
Is that Lyric? Can I just ask? Is that a thing that like is that a real thing about Soon, or is that something you
Is what a real thing about soon?
about like it being a Soon holiday? You make that up?
Oh no, I made that up. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, it's like the religion is kind of about vanity a little bit, a lot, and so I kind of figured I just made it up.
Okay. It could be. I also thought it was like beauty in like in as many different ways as possible. So I don't know. It's up to you. Let you if it
I
would be
think-
like
I think I think that the actual, like, when you read like the wiki about it, it's like it's about vanity and it's about like
Okay.
external beauty. But I think
Okay.
Lyric is one of those people those religious people who's like, but my interpretation's different. So
okay. So he could buck the trend. That's totally fine. So you guys have party. I mean, we don't have to role play it. We can keep going to the next day. It's not super late, Locke. You're welcome to if you wanted to deal with your thing or if you just want to relax and
Yeah, Locke will be like, all right, I'm gonna. You guys are all settled. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go get this taken care of. Hopefully, to be quick in and out.
You want someone to go with you?
I wouldn't say no, but it's okay if you guys want to just stay here and start the party.
No, I'll go.
Yeah, we can go.
All right, so you head over to the Seven Sisters.
Have I been here before? I don't think Corlin's been here before.
You have, because one of the Seven Sisters is Melora. You went once, at least.
Lyric sure hasn't.
Soon is not one of the Seven Sisters. Enough.
He's a distant cousin.
Yeah. Shantea, Melora, Ioun, Salem, Mistra, Istis, and the Raven.
Ooh.
They're not like against Soon, but the Seven Sisters are like the 7 largest faiths in Motara.
I think it was like,
So
yeah, that's cool.
yep.
I did
Yeah.
go here once. Isn't that when Corlin got mad at Kyrian? She
Yes.
huffed away. Yes. Okay. So yes. Okay. She's familiar with the area.
What is this place?
What is? Are you? What are you
I
talking
don't think
about?
I don't think I've seen this place before.
Oh, the map.
Oh, I mean, like I'm not looking at a map. Right? Am I looking at a map? But like, what is this place?
Are you talking about the map? Or are you talking about going to the Seven Sisters?
Both.
Oh, the map is not the Seven Sisters. The map is Locke's house.
Yeah.
The Seven Sisters is just the religious district of Motara. I believe we are getting confused, or I'm confused.
I've never been to Motara before.
Oh, that's you have. You would have been in the Arches. That's where your
This is
friend's
where we
house
got the
is.
That's where we
Yeah.
first met. Yeah, but then we like left very promptly. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have not been in this part of Motara.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, it's nice to finally actually get to see the city. I was locked inside a cat's house the whole time.
Sounds racist for some reason. Anyway. Yeah, it's all right. Pretty nice.
Show me the sights.
And you go up there. There are the 7 buildings, like the prominent buildings. And I wouldn't say it's not even necessarily just one building. Like some would have like adjacent buildings that are for like maybe they have like orphanage, or they have a residence for the priests of that faith, or even for visiting dignitaries from other places that are members of the faith, that they would have provide free lodging for people, not even dignitaries, just people who are traveling, who are who work for their church. The architecture here is nice. It's very similar. There are things like inside that make them special, but there's definitely like a thing, whereas like in Calic Dimit, it's kind of like just a clash of different cultures. Here it's definitely like this was a city that was built with purpose. And so there's definitely, even like as you travel to different of the city just all over, even if it's not like the nicer parts of the city versus the less nice parts of the city, there's like a unifying style to it. So like Melora's church would definitely have like open spaces, but it would be like within a building that kind of fit with the other churches. And same thing with Saloon would, again, it would have some place where you could definitely look at the moon. But it wouldn't be as unique as the building in Calic Dimit.
Snap rocks. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Enchanté.
And you are, I feel like it would be, I'm gonna say it's kind of this. Kind of Spanish style architecture. So it'd kind of look, it's pretty. It's pretty, just very unified. It's not, Calic Dimit is kind of like a beautiful mess, and this looks like somebody planned it out a little bit. So it'd look kind of like this-ish across, like as you travel around the city.
But is it
So
like, is it that kind of climate?
No, there would be, I mean, it's definitely like an ocean town, right? A seaside town. So it would have the weather of like Northern California. It's a little warmer than you'd expect because they would get like an ocean breeze coming through. I don't know. It does get cold.
Fantasy weather. No, you're cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Sick. Yeah, I know.
So yeah, maybe not like specifically palm trees, but this style of architecture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you arrive at the Seven Sisters, Locke, and anyone else. I'm assuming sounds like Lyric and Corlin are coming with you.
And I believe Indy was
Yup.
going to become.
Ye-
Great. She is also there.
So,
I'm coming for sure.
so yeah, I would lead them to the church. You know, kind of giving them a little bit of a tour. 'Cause I don't think any of them had come with me to this
You're gonna burn it down?
Shut up! No.
Oh, you
You
sure?
just say that like out loud, you dingus.
I certainly hope not. Locke,
Hi.
you've come back.
Yes. With good
and you
tidings.
I was talking about burning down the house. We were having a party because it's the new year. You know. Nothing crazy.
And
It's
Not
supposed to be a
terrorist.
surprise.
Nothing to worry about.
turn
No
around
need to
and
contact the authority.
and see Marion Willowfire. She kind of smiles at you, knowingly.
So these are some of the traveling companions I told you about last time.
Hello.
Welcome. And she kind of goes over and extends a hand to each of you and gives you a very comfortable handshake. She's a good handshaker. It's like not too friendly, not too just right in the middle. I don't suppose in your travels, Locke, have you heard anything about Orion? And Locke, you would know Orion was the one that you...
Framed.
Yes.
Uh,
Some stuff happened. I don't know if you had heard.
I heard that he fled the city. I believe.
And he has not been seen since.
I definitely haven't come across him. I've only when we were traveling through Kalat Dimit, I went to the temple there and they told me what little they knew about it. But no, I haven't seen or heard from him.
Okay. Can I have you? I want you to roll a d20 and tell.
Uh-oh. I got a 6.
Okay. She kind of looks at you. Would you all? And then she looks at you and kind of looks at you knowingly. And then kind of then turns and smiles at the rest of you. Would you all like a tour? At least of the public areas of our church.
Yeah, that would be okay. I mean, just to
Good.
see it. Like I already have a faith, so I'm not gonna convert. But I would love to, see more, of course.
I'll tell you what. I'm sorry. What was your name?
My name is Marion Willowfire.
Marion Willowfire. What a lovely name. I would like a tour of the public areas, and you know what? I would love a tour of the private areas as well. I would love to see the whole place.
Well, there
Would
are
that be
certain
arranged?
areas that are private to the people who work there. And I'm not going to take you into someone else's space. But I mean, I will show you what I can. And she'll take you guys around. There are several kind of like ways up on the top store, almost the top story. There are also some like towers and stuff like that that kind of stick up higher, but like around basically the outer wall, there are ways that people can go out to look at the stars and the moon at night, that kind of thing. There is an observatory with like a telescope. Not a lighthouse, but definitely like you'd probably notice it coming in as a ship. There's not a super bright light, but it's definitely tall and it's on the side of the building that is near the ocean. But there's also like telescopes there, so you can like look out at the stars and the ships coming in. On one corner. And she'll take you and kind of show you where the residential like area is, where the priests would stay, or anybody works in a different area who might come to travel through here. She won't take you in any of the rooms specifically because they don't belong to her. And she'll just kind of show you around, like the area where they worship and all that kind of. So kind of just the main and areas that people would go in.
Sounds good.
And then after she is done, she would sort of very quietly not pull Locke aside, but just sort of, accidentally end up near him a little away from. Would you like to come into my office to talk?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I've got something for you.
Okay. Come on in.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Please feel free to visit any of the areas that we visited, that you've been shown. Do stay.
You need somebody to come with you, Locke.
No, I think he'll be
Oh,
fine.
I'm fine. It's okay.
Locke, do you need somebody to come with you? You good?
I'm fine, but thank you.
Gwen's eyes.
Insight check.
Yeah, insight check for sure.
Okay,
Insight check the hell out of it.
for sure. Go ahead. Roll insight check.
Yeah, this is so bad at this, so good. Oh, 19.
Nice.
And 15.
Okay.
I mean, Locke is saying those words, and he doesn't seem like, oh my god, I'm going to die. He's nervous about leaving you guys, but not in a way that would suggest, no, find a way to follow me.
I was going to ask who you're insight checking. Locke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
Sort of.
That's totally fine.
Okay. All right. If you need
Well-
us, you just let me know.
Yep, we'll be right here
Okay.
for a moment, and then once they disappear, we'll follow them.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
There are, yeah, okay, they walk off.
All right. Let's see how many of us I can make invisible.
Kyrian just puts his hand on your shoulder, Lyric. Just shakes
You
his
ever
head
said
no.
did you ever say you were coming?
I thought we were all going. I'm sorry. If I'm not there, it's fine.
You're welcome to have come, but I specifically was like asking there,
Oh no, it's okay.
and all I got was you can be there if you want to.
Nah, I don't want to change things now.
No, It's fine. You're there.
Okay.
I can only make one other person invisible.
I'll just put my hand on Lyric's shoulder and just shake my head.
What?
Just let him have his moment. This is his thing.
No, but
Something happens.
He can. He
was like-
has some wild magic, and if he needs us, he'll get us.
But I know he can take care of himself. He is, very powerful. But, I am also just maybe tinged worried. Just a smidged.
Listen, he went off alone and he didn't seem very excited about going off alone. And she was also like, he'll be fine, he'll be fine, he'll be fine. And I don't like it when people are like that.
Also, we know what, his goal is supposed to be, with, burning things down. So,
So if we see fires, we run in. If we don't, we're gonna be right
You
here when he
like
comes
them.
back.
What?
I think you both know I'm all for setting things on fire and blowing things up. And he looks at Coralyn for a moment.
well, we're not near
However-
forest, so it's okay.
However, this is his thing. So let's just let him have it and not cause more problems than there needs to be.
Well, if we're invisible, they won't know we're causing problems.
Yeah, we're not causing problems if we're invisible, exactly.
Making a big jump to conclusions, assuming that they can't tell if we're invisible.
Right.
What's
Let's
the point
just
in being
let him have a
invisible
conversation.
If people can just tell that you're invisible.
It's literally a spell that I know.
I don't believe
Well, aren't you fancy?
I'm the farthest thing from fancy. I'm a total ditz, but if I know it, that means there's a good chance most people know it.
Yeah, we'll
Just
we'll
let
give
Locke
him a
have his
little bit of
conversation.
time.
No, I don't like that attitude because then that attitude is implying that because we know this spell, that we're stupid for knowing this spell because most people know the spell, the count to the spell that we know.
No, I also
What?
know the spell invisibility. I'm just saying I am not particularly good with magic, so assuming that nobody else knows
No,
any of the
you're
spells that I
not
know.
particularly good with magic, Kyrian. No, you're not.
What?
Lyric,
What's
do you need a
going
hug?
on?
Yes.
I already
I
gave him
do.
one. Do you need another
Lyric will just, or Kyrian will just give Lyric a hug real quick and just pat him on the back, be like, "You're a good caster. You're very, very good with magic.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
You're okay. You're okay. I know that this is a hard time of year for people who follow soon. It's okay.
I'm just getting so old.
You're not.
voice said it. You can hear it. The voice said it.
He kind of pulls back and puts Lyric, like, cups Lyric's face with both hands and goes, "You are still beautiful."
one? In a kiss? What?
You really think so?
I do. And I think Jewel would say the same.
Yeah.
They having a
And he
moment?
taps him on the side of
Oh,
the
yeah.
taps him on the side of the face, and then he'll just find the nearest wall to lean against and wait for Locke.
Well,
Uh-huh.
what do you suppose they're saying in there?
Doodle-a-doo, doodle-a-doo.
That's supposed to be the Batman thing?
I don't
Biddle-diddle-doo.
know. So yeah, so she kind of walks back to her office and opens the door, and invites you in.
Locke immediately pulls his pants down.
No, that's a good way to get some kind of reaction from her, for sure.
No,
Um,
no, he's more respectful than that. He'll wait and at least till the door's closed. No, that is not his plan. Yet.
come on in.
Hey,
Have a seat.
Locke will have a seat.
She goes over to her bookshelf. She pulls a specific book that's kind of just left of center in a small portion of the shelf. Out. She pulls out 3 bottles, sets them on the desk, 2 glasses, What's one near you? One near her. And she says, "I'm partial to the whiskey. Which one do you?"
Can I tell what's in the 3 bottles?
They are labeled. There's a whiskey. There is a schmancy wine, like a fancy elven wine. And there is a like essentially like a limoncello.
I'm assuming that's fancy wine.
Limoncello is like a lemon flavored.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I heard lemon flavored and then it cut out.
Liqueur, lemon
Oh, okay.
flavored liqueur.
No, the whiskey sounds fine.
She generously pours a glass
Uh-oh.
and then pours a reasonable amount for herself. You seem stressed.
Been a crazy couple weeks. Left me a little paranoid. And he'll go, oh, before I start drinking that and forget to do it, he will reach in and pull out the relic that he was sent to get and hand it to her. Wanted to make sure you got that.
She stands up and just takes it very carefully, and sets it down over, kind of on the bottom shelf of the bookshelf, wider than the top. Like there's drawers at the bottom, essentially. So she kind of very carefully sets. We'll take care of that later. It's good to have it back. And then comes and sits back at her desk. If I were the curious type, I might ask how you came to find yourself in possession of this.
Well, I was through contacts and friends of friends and associates of some of the people I'm with, we were able to figure out where Jean was.
Okay.
He had been kidnapped by some slavers.
You should try the whiskey. It's good. And she takes a sip.
Oh God. Look. Oh no. Locke picks it up and he'll take like the tiniest of sips.
It's real good. It's smooth.
Well, that is good.
You could have more. It might help you relax. You seem tense.
Yeah. So, the reason I'm so tense is, the way we were able to get the information was, this man had at some point been taken by these slavers as well. And they had put this thing in his mind. And they could watch, and I guess to some degree control what he was doing. And it's got me a little bit paranoid being around people. And I apologize for that. You don't deserve. Ugh, my throat dried up real quick there. Holy shit. Hold on. But well, we didn't encounter any of these creatures in the caves. We did run into these like floating, like they reminded me of like a brain with like these tentacle things. Ugh. And well, one of them got me, and if it weren't for my friends, I'd probably either be dead or whatever it is these things do to you. And
Well,
it's just got me shaking a little bit. Still fresh.
that seems reasonable. Again, not that I'm nosy, but if I were, I might ask if you knew why this young man took the artifact.
I do. I do. Because prior to taking the artifact, he believes he'd seen his father at the docks.
Your friend.
My friend Gene, yeah. I had been, as you know, taking care of him. He had been staying with me, and we're quite close. And very misguidedly, and he does feel bad about doing it in hindsight, but knew that he was leaving me to go try and track his father down. Took it to have something to remember me by. Misguided. But
Well, you've done the task that we asked of you. It's a good thing I'm not nosy. Otherwise, I might have to met out consequences for this action.
I appreciate it for not being nosy.
I don't know what you're talking about. And
Exactly.
she
And he'll take another sip.
downs hers. Are you celebrating for the new year?
It's looking like that, yeah.
Please help yourself. And she kind of moves the bottle of whiskey. I've got more at home.
You sure? That's very generous of you.
Well, if I were the kind of person who wasn't subtle, I might say. And like I said, this whiskey is not bad if you're stressed out. But I'm not. I am nothing if not professional and very polite. And she kind of smiles.
I want it insight because I feel like she's trying to tell me something, and I feel like I personally am being just an nerd.
Okay, yeah, you can insight.
Eight.
But your passive insight is 10, correct?
My passive insight is 10.
Okay. She, let's see, her passive insight's better than yours. She sees like the slight confusion, and then she just kind of like smiles just very kindly, and says, I don't know how you found this or who took it, but in thanks for you bringing it back and all of the hard obviously stressed out you and your, please accept this gift. And she smiles and kind of pats the whiskey.
Thank you. And he will slide it into his bag. And then he'll take a couple more sips.
It's good. She gave you a big glass.
Oh yeah.
You feel, yeah.
Yeah, he's not trying to drink super fast and become drunk, but
Sure.
he's trying not to be rude, and he is relaxing a little bit at this point.
And if I were to give anyone a, which I'm not that sort of person, I would say that maybe keep an eye out for Orion and to not mention your friend's son and his actions and motivations to anyone else. We wouldn't want them getting the wrong idea.
Right. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. I don't want to keep you too long. I've got friends I've got to keep entertained. So,
Of course. You're welcome to the service tonight. But I understand that your friends have their
yeah.
faiths that they follow, and that is perfectly fine. We all have to find our own way.
Mhm. Have a good night, and I guess I'll see you sometime next year, hopefully.
Of course. You're welcome to the wine as well. I would keep it cool. Very good in a tea.
All right. If we don't drink it all, I will make sure to return it so that you can.
It's yours.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I get it from my relatives. I can always get more.
All right. If there's ever anything you need, my friends are very good at various tasks. And I'm sure
Well,
we'd be
if you
more than
happen to
helpful.
find Orion, you could bring him to justice. Preferably alive, because he needs to account for his actions, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever happens, I don't know exactly how he'll react to being caught.
Well, hopefully, rationally. And yes,
I
hopefully he
couldn't
will
say.
go peacefully.
He's always been an upstanding member of the church, so I was not expecting this sort of thing from him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a wonderful New Year.
You as well. And
Thank
he will
you.
pick up the wine that she offered him. Do a little bit of a bow and then start heading to the door.
And she smiles. You see her putting the and closing the part of the bookshelf that opened up. And then sitting down and just starting to kind of work, assemble some papers. Looks like, I mean, you've seen her do this sort of thing before. It would not be that she's got like some kind of sermon essentially that she is collecting and getting ready to
Don't try and
perform
calm me down.
the
Let me
service
be
tonight.
panicking. No, I'm kidding. And then as soon as like the door shut, he puts away the other bottle, and he will go and meet the others. All right.
How much time passed?
I mean, it would be very similar to how much time passed in real life. So back to where the no started happening. It would be like, we'll say, so 8:54. We'll say around 10 to 15 minutes, just because you guys had your, but they were then walking back to the area.
Hi,
You're
guys.
muted?
I didn't hear an amount of time that you had said it had been.
10 to 15 minutes. I thought Corlin would say something.
So we see Locke come back to us then.
Mhm.
Okay. How'd it go? Are you okay?
Yep.
Just gonna just
Yeah,
look him
everything-
over and
everything's
just.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah?
she thanked me
She-
for returning the artifact that I was originally sent out of town to go find, and
Mhm.
she gave us a bottle of whiskey and wine for our party tonight.
All right, give me the bottle of whiskey.
Not now. I'll give it to you later.
No, I'm not gonna drink it.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Gotcha.
And I will go to like one of like the public like prayer spots and like kneel down in front of it and like close my eyes and pretend to pray for a little bit, and then get up and walk out with everybody.
Okay. And you guys head back to the house. We'll say by the time you get back, it'd be maybe 8:30.
Laura's just been entertaining Jean the entire time.
Probably asking him questions that made Jean think they were talking about the birds and bees.
Oh gosh.
That's what for a second I thought Locke was asking, or not Locke, Talar. I was like, oh no, was he asking him about like
What do you
And
mean
it
when two people love
almost-
each other?
Yeah. Yeah. And Jean was not ready to have that conversation.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
But you guys make it back. You hear, some people, this is not like, it depends on the person. It's not as big of a holiday as All Night. But it's sort of a hit or miss. Like for some people, the New Year is just the next day. And for some people, it's part of their faith that it's, an interesting, significant thing. I think probably, most people will do something like toast or something like that. But so there are varying levels of celebration back through town, but you make it back around 8:30. You guys walk in. And Jean is like sitting there and is like tapping his heel like repeatedly, like shaking his leg, and he kind of hops up as soon as you walk in. And kind of run walks. He's running but trying to look cool at this.
Right.
Hey.
Hi. I gotta say that is probably the most awkward conversation I have ever had. And then we'll hand the can someone make sure that there's nothing wrong with these bottles before we actually try any of it?
Kyrian sits down and extends his hands, kind of shaking his head.
Don't drink it until we know. Also, keep an eye on me. Make sure I'm not doing anything weirder.
Kyrian nods, and I will ritual cast Identify on Definitely
I
the
mean-
whiskey first.
Identify works on magic items. They're not magical.
I
Okay.
can't detect poison until tomorrow.
So Kyrian just kind of looks up. It's not magic.
So at least that. At least that wasn't.
And then he takes a big sip out of the whiskey bottle.
You could have waited a couple hours to see if I was all right. But
It's real good,
It is
Kyrian.
really
It tastes
good,
pretty
though.
yummy.
Kind of smiles and looks shamefully at Coralin and then takes another sip.
My God,
I mean,
There's only one way to find out.
you're gonna die again.
I mean,
Shrugs.
Kyrian, I'm already a guinea pig. I've already had some, so we could have just waited a little bit to make sure I was okay, and then we could have had it fine.
In for a penny, in for a pound. If you go, I go.
All right. Well, and he'll try and be, like, gently take it away and be like, let's not have any more until we know for sure. We'll wait an hour or two, and if we're fine, then we can drink this stuff until it's gone.
He nods and pulls out a small flask.
And I put the bottle away for now.
All right.
And then
You all are welcome to do. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, and then I explain as best I can the awkwardness of the conversation and the warning that she was subtly trying to give me about the dude.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you guys can do what you like. I'll tell you, an hour goes by, you're fine.
all right, hour has gone by. I think we're fine. Who wants to try some of this? It's delicious, and he'll go.
Kyrian raises his hand.
Goes and gets glasses. And we'll pour everybody but Jean a glass.
Now that's not fair.
We'll slip Jean some when Block is not looking.
Jean will take it.
I was gonna say, I walk over to Corlin and go, "Don't worry, Kyrian's got him."
Yeah.
And I just smile at Jean, who is probably all too familiar with this process.
I've got to at
Yeah.
least pretend to be the responsible adult.
What, you?
He is my son.
I was. I would say, Lyric, you would recognize this whiskey and the wine if the wine.
Yeah, the
they're
wine-
both
Yeah, they'll both come out.
really nice. It'd be stuff that you would have at the Lady of Love on
Oh,
occasion.
yeah. Oh, okay. But that doesn't mean I guess we okay, cool.
It's your choice whether you want to have it, but yeah, you would recognize them as very least the bottles that they're in are high quality beverages.
I mean, I know
whether
that-
whether you trust that what's on the inside is what it is.
That those are some good bottles. I don't know if what's inside of it's good, but
It's delicious. Here, and he'll hand him a glass.
That doesn't mean it's good though.
all right.
But
I'll take a drink.
I guess if one of us goes, we'll all go.
It's like what Kyrian said. If one's in, we'll all go, and then we all drink.
I'll
Down
drink
that.
that.
Yeah.
Kyrian just sculls his glass.
Yep, it's good. I mean, whatever else you guys want to for the evening, you can do.
Locke's gonna get drunk.
Kyrian's just gonna sit and just kind of observe everyone, just slowly sipping.
You guys are real party animals.
And at which point he pulls out his orb and starts talking to it out loud.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, Locke. How are you?
I'm good. So I'm down to like two names, but I'm pretty sure I'm going with Ren.
That's great.
I
I'm
thought
happy
so
to be called
too.
whatever. But I like the name.
So yeah. So now we're about to start partying, though I think everyone's feeling a little awkward because of the meeting I had at the temple.
It's okay. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm starting to get drunk.
What happened?
And then Locke will, out loud, like retell the story a second time
Oh no.
with more errors because he's drunk.
Oh no.
He progressively becomes like the story version of him. Like the first time, he didn't like make himself out to seem like he was super nervous the whole time. But this time, like he's like, oh yeah, it was super cool. She bought every bullshit line I threw her.
She seems nice. I mean, a little stupid, but nice.
Yeah, she is nice.
Obviously not good at telling people are lying.
Well, I'm just really good at it.
Okay. Well, so I don't know. What are you guys doing? I don't know. Anything exciting going on? What's happening?
See, we're drinking. We got this really good stuff. I wish you could have some.
Oh, yeah, I like alcohol just fine, but maybe not that much. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. This stuff
No,
is
it's
really
okay.
good. It tastes amazing.
I like the flavor of it more than I like
Yeah, tomorrow.
the effect that it has on people.
Not gonna be fun tomorrow.
Oh, it could be okay.
Hopefully.
You want to do something cool?
What's that? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Go in a different room.
I go into another room.
Great. Close the door.
Shut the door.
Nice. Go stand like right in the crack of the door.
I do that.
Walk forward.
I walk forward. I assume I try.
The rest of you see Locke wander out of the room. You see him close the door. And then you like just his fingers come through the crack between the door. And then like the rest of his, and it's kind of like Mr. Fantastic.
I was just
And
about
then,
to ask, do I
like-
Mr. Fantastic this?
And then his left leg's out. And then you see him kind of duck through, his shoulder comes out, and he pulls out the other two. And he is back in the room. Isn't that cool?
That is awesome. Guys, am I really drunk or did I just walk through a door crack?
Am I really drunk or did you just do that?
He did that. I might be
Got drunk and he did that. The hell's going on?
That's awesome!
Yeah, you can do this for like 10 minutes. Go walk through other things.
Yeah, for the next 10 minutes I'm walking through things.
Yeah.
If he comes even remotely close to him, I just flip him off and like, no, no, you don't.
Kyrian, did your orb ever do this?
Yeah, it gave me some abilities.
You can stretch? She's gonna pinch his cheek.
No, Cora, you can't. You get so handsy when you drink. Just chill. Give me a second. Stop.
Excuse me, I'm pretty sure I'm handsy all the time. Just respectful.
That's fair. Now I can shoot fire out of my hands and make people fall asleep. Here, watch. And he throws his hands out at Locke. And
Locke is trying to get through a door.
Oh no.
you
Uh,
asked for Kyrian to do cool stuff.
Roll initiative. What's happening?
Oh dear. 18.
Mm-hmm.
15. I got
15?
I got an 18 as well.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll say meets beats, but it's an attack roll, correct?
It is not. It is a saving throw.
Okay, that's fine. Roll a saving throw. At disadvantage because you're drunk.
Constitution.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're within 10 feet of Coral and you get a +4.
Nice. Disadvantage +4.
$12.
You fail. You fall asleep for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, Kyrian, make a con saving throw.
Okay. 17.
All right. You see Kyrian do his thing, throws his hand out. You just feel a surge of magic. It's almost like there is a like the air is being kind of pulled towards where Kyrian is gesturing, and then like it flies outward. Locke passes out, but as he does, his hand almost like without, it doesn't look like he's thinking, flies up. There's a bright flash of light. And Kyrian, you are blind. For a minute.
All right. Now, I'm not going to make a big deal out of this. But I would like to point out I cannot see shit right now, and I'm trying not to panic.
Are you that drunk?
No, there was a flash of light, and now I don't see, so I'm just reading the room here. Is anybody else possibly blind right now?
Am I possibly blind right now?
No, but you all saw the flash of light. Locke is
Oh.
just sleeping peacefully on the floor now.
I assume my face is like up against the door. Because I was trying to go through it as I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Well,
You just
this is what you get for doing something cool. I'm sorry.
Yep. I'm just gonna sit here, and he fumbles around on the table to try and find his glass.
No. Okay, hold on.
It's okay, I'll find it. I got this.
And your sight does come back in a minute.
Whew.
Locke, I've posted in lore. You have attuned to the moon orb.
Moon.
Your armor class is now 18.
Oh shit.
Yay.
You can once per day use transmutable form to fit through any space. It has to be as small as 1 inch, so if I can retcon, you came out from under the
Right.
cavity.
No, that's fine.
You can cast Ray of Sickness and Blindness. Only blindness, not deafness. And the spell saving DC is either 18 or your DC, depending on which is higher.
Is that how mine works too, or is mine the set DC?
Nope, yours is whichever is higher.
Oh, okay. I need to change that.
Nope, that's higher. I have a 16 currently. That is awesome.
So when Kyrian like comes back to, he's like, "Oh, well, I can see again.
Can say.
Y'all haven't woke Locke up. Like, you can wake him up."
I mean, okay.
Kyrian will just kind of like stand up and try to be straight up, and then he'll kind of like trip his first step and then walk forward and just shake Locke.
But it's not like you couldn't hear us and you could talk to us. You just couldn't see, so you could have just told us that we could have
He
woken him up.
Looks back at you furiously. I was blind and I was trying to keep my cool.
No, the cowboys.
Sounds like a baby.
Up and at him.
You, yeah, you wake up. You're awake.
You had a bit too much to drink. It's good that I have a solution for that. And then he pushes his flask into your mouth, Locke.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he just like sits there and drinks from it.
And then he pulls it
Oh.
away. It's like, good job, buddy.
You're also resistant to poison.
Which means I assume I'm resistant to being drunk. To a
Yep.
certain
I mean, you're
degree.
not resistant to being drunk, but you will not probably get a
Hangover.
hangover.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can choose to succeed on a failed charm save once per long rest. I skipped the second paragraph.
That's fancy.
That is awesome.
So your orb woke up or whatever.
Yeah.
Ha-
Ren is
Have you
cool.
named it yet?
Yeah, Ren.
Ren? Okay. Mine's name is Aura.
Oh, that's
Hello,
pretty.
Kyrian.
Hi, Aura. How have you been?
I'm good. How have you been?
I'm fine. Just drank. Nothing new.
Sure, you should watch out, Kyrian. If you drink too much, it's not good for you.
Oh no.
Yeah. People tell me that a lot.
This is a good place to stop. So we'll say at this point, like it's 10 at night. I don't want to skip like the party if you guys want to do that. We can go to the next morning if you'd like to, but if you guys want to party like the New Year's party, the next session we can do that. It's up to you.
Okay.
We can do it the next session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's around 10 at night, excuse me, said the wrong thing.
I just saw what Talar wrote. knows about. Talar knows about.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
That was awesome.
That was a good session.
Good.